divided in a weird way. Back to back calls, back to back falls, back to feel the way back a decade ago. Back to back rain, back to back pain, back to back to back to reality I go. After the feelings come, after it's said and done, I'm fine through it all. Just because I'm feeling well rested after rain. Well rested after rain.
Or Yodi, depends on how you say it.
We are now hearable on my end.
Nice.
Finally.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. I had the multi-stream up early. I'm going to get it in just a moment.
I have it if you don't have it.
I'm also going to write out today's topic as well so that people will remember. I'll put it in all one message. One moment. Sorry, I thought I was ready.
There you go. Alright.
Today's
Hi
topic.
Olive, hi Boss, hi Cures, Mega Man. Hello, hello. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Yes, today's topic, trans identities.
We're talking about them.
Finally, I can't believe it. It took so long to unlock my identity. Can't believe this. Took years. Been grinding for that shit. The new Fortnite battle pass of my identity. It's been unlocked.
God damn it. Oh man, and I've jumped around a lot too, identity-wise. That's gonna be interesting.
I did like the normal pipeline of going from like bisexual man to gay man to pansexual man to gender fluid pansexual. And then I was like, okay, wait, I'm just a girl, actually. and I was like, wait, I might be a lesbian. But I think I'm pansexual.
Hey, I had a lesbian arc too.
Trans femme.
I remember. I did have a lesbian arc. That was like over a decade ago. But
My fashion right now is very lesbian inspired though. But
yeah,
I would say
dress very well.
I will never jump on the carabiner though. That's not. I'm not gonna appropriate that style. I could never. But
be sure to get your questions ready for us.
There we go.
Again, the topic is trans identities. Whether you're trans or questioning or cis or whatever.
it is
Everyone's welcome
trans,
here.
not trains.
Everyone's
If
welcome
one
here.
person comes in.
Oh great, here comes that transgender guy. Welcome in
That
everyone.
comment was specifically for one person.
I'm looking at you, Joe. I don't know who Joe is. Everyone named Joe is now looking at me. Hella awkward.
We did it, Joe.
Hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to another stream. We're doing a Q&A today. Been a while since we've had a Q&A stream, and the topic tonight is trans identities.
Indeed. So very curious. Mega Man, congrats on being first. Olive. Look, Gary, here I am. Oh boy. Yes, you are.
Okay,
Hey,
we're
Cody,
getting
boss.
You mean Bobo?
Bobo.
Yes, you gotta say it right.
Now all of Joe knows you're here. That's so true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
Right. Oh, we should tell Bucks about it. Oh yeah, so he can come watch.
Sniff. I guess more than anything, how we feeling today?
I'm
Shandy.
so tired.
You see the stream alright? You took a nap. You still tired?
Yeah, I'm still tired.
Yeah,
Happened to
so
it.
can you like move on? Just move myself actually. Move? On. I just need to position myself. No. Or we should just zoom the camera out and just do that. Looks fine on my end. There we go. Let me just I was covering Shane a bit though.
The chat box hasn't moved for me for a while, so let me...
Make sure you scroll down. Sometimes you might have to do that.
Diggy boss, yeah. Redial my beloved, honestly. I'm playing Redial from Bomberman at the moment just because it's like very good background noise to my soul and my heart and body. For the longest time, I think it's kind of interesting since we were talking about it earlier. I never really had like any phases where I was like questioning identity for a little while. It kind of just happened like on a random day. Like with most things that I do in my life, I kind of just exist thinking that it's kind of interesting to try something out. And then I wake up and say, I'm going to try that thing out. If I like it and it sticks, then that's like GG's.
Damn. Lightus, how you doing?
I think the funniest thing about it is that Boss has witnessed me. I'll say this all the time. Boss has witnessed me, like have a high-pitched voice, back when I was like 13 years old, to like growing up and becoming a man, and then now having my voice pitched to a mid-tone to higher tone, more of a softer tone, more or less, from being trans and vocal training and stuff, basically. Hey, Reaper. Hi, Foxsistas. Why are there 3 big bellies?
Why is that, actually? What's going on there?
There are 3 big
Have
bellies.
you seen it? Good question.
Me? Oh, no.
Yeah, like, fat as fuck. By the way.
Guys, this just in the Twitch chat is working for me now.
Good. Oh, you see it now. Good.
Yeah, so be kind because I can see everything that you little people are saying about me.
Lightus.
Hoy!
Every
Let's go,
bird.
lettuce.
A Joe Mama joke in the Big 2-5 is crazy. Sorry, I'm reading back.
But y'all, we have the topic today is trans identities. Please have your questions ready. Any topics? Anything related? We'll gladly share our 2 points.
Indeed. Or if y'all would like to share your personal stories on your own trans identities, we will read them. Also, thanks, Lightus. I appreciate it. Had a lot of help from Valkyrie. They blessed us with this. Literally, all I was doing, I was just like searching around, and then I found like the Baller Fox model like base, and I really, really liked the style and how cute it was. And then Valkyrie was like, "Give me that. I'm making it fat." I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry. I'll never, never, ever doubt you ever again."
Good job.
Yes, I can stand with my belly now. It's very plush.
Very good. Now you're finally a fox.
Now I'm finally a fox. Let us
Did you tell
remember.
Lux?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What? Could you tell Lux? I sent them the link. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay. Maybe I should get VR one of these days. Yes, you totally should. VR chat is a great tool to like build bridges beyond anyone's like long distance relationships, and I don't mean that in like a romantic sense, but in an everything sense.
I can hang out with people here next it over. I can hang out with someone in Europe. I can hang out with someone in South America.
Indeed. Howdy, what's
Hey,
up?
Lux.
What's the stream for
Hey,
today?
Lux, how you doing? You made it.
So today
Hey,
we are
bro.
talking about trans identities. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We'll be answering questions
Lux
for
here
about 2 hours.
Lux also here to see how we grew up and changed.
I love Free Dial so much. I can jam to this all day. That's why I have like an hour mix of it playing in the background.
Gosh, for me, so I started as a straight cis female, cis girl, I guess. When I was like 13, I was like, I'm straight. Yep. I didn't know anything.
Imagine.
I didn't know the difference between sex and gender at that point. I was like, well, but I was like, there's only two genders. What else? Why else would there be more than that? And then, I joined the fandom and stuff. Started to appreciate all forms and stuff. I was even just bisexual. Yeah, those are pretty good. And then a little while after that, I was like, yeah, girls. I love girls. I'm a lesbian. I'm gay.
Oh.
Girls are still awesome, by the way. But then I realized, I was like, well, girls are good, but, so's everyone else. So then I jumped from that to just being pansexual. So that's sexuality-wise, and that's what I started to identify as today. As for gender, I forget, when I started to... I went from being cis to non-binary. That was probably when I was 17?
Doing college and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was definitely in college. So it went from cis female to non-binary female, non-binary male, and now transgender male. So I went all over the fucking place.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Took a whole
Yeah.
circle and everything.
I love that.
Sure did. I was like, yeah, I'm just non-binary with a male lean, and now I'm just boy.
Hell yeah.
I think I
Say
asked
for me?
what to look for when transitioning, but I would like a Cliff Note version as a reminder. What to look for?
Hey, Cameron.
Hey, Cameron.
In what sense do you mean? Do you mean like when starting HRT, or for your own identity, or just kind of influences based off of the culture of being trans? Since I'm starting, okay, in HRT. Well, if anything, everyone has their own way of doing stuff, but as someone like myself
Period, camera.
who tends to work all day, I pay for everything that I do. I don't get any benefits of being under a corporation. I am my own boss. I use Plume. It's relatively helpful when trying to get started with HRT. They provide you with a very relatively cheaper alternative to starting HRT. As someone who also doesn't have a doctor as well, which I will change soon. It's just we're living in these rough times. I don't got time for that shit or the money. So Plume,
Yeah.
yes, that's exactly how it's spelled.
I haven't heard of it until you mentioned it a couple weeks ago.
That's what my roommate uses.
Been using Plume for about 4 years now.
Nice.
Nice.
It makes the medications pretty affordable, even without insurance.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
I love
Big info time. Hey
Thanks.
Nexus. Also,
Can I
Ruben.
share a story a
Mm.
little as well?
It's decently similar to the introduction as Augie. Go for it, Olive. I'd love to hear it.
Let's hear it. In the meantime, for me, I started off just like Iggy. Started off as cis female, straight. Like, oh, I only like boys. You know. Ew, girls are icky.
I can hit that.
Girls are icky.
Oh
Ew,
no.
Let me finish.
Get out!
And
You're
then
done.
when shut the fuck up, let me finish.
So
I went from that to bisexual because I'm like, actually, boys and girls are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I started learning about different gender identities and stuff, I'm like, bisexual. I love everyone. The only thing that matters to me is personality. Everyone's hot. And then I still was cis for a while. Then started using my skunk Lily, and I was like, you know what? She can have a dick sometimes. So, and then I was like, okay, maybe I'm just gender fluid. Because around that time, I started, well, a little after that, I made Nova. I was like, Nova could be male and female. It's just depending how I feel. So, and I still stick with that. I am mostly, like, female, like, 80% of the time. Like, I'll still use Nova, or whatever else. I'm fine with she, her. People call me he, him, they, them, doesn't really matter. But any pronouns are good. So, you know, because, I don't know, I could do whatever I want. Cause
Yes, exactly.
fuck gender norms.
Hey, period.
Alright, Shane, it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I started out with like the very typical like furry pipeline of being like, yeah, I'm bisexual. I'm a bisexual man. And then I went to I'm actually gay as hell. And then I got like really flamboyant and I was like, yeah, I'm just like really gay. And then after a while I was like, okay, well, I still like girls. I also like men. And then I was also like, you know, I like non-binary people. And I was like, okay, I think I'm pansexual. And then I started thinking about myself, and I was like, I think I'm gender fluid because I don't really identify with a gender. And I, at the same time, I identify with all the genders. And after a while, I was like, I think I'm just a girl. I think this whole time we've circled almost all the way back around. I think I'm just a girl, and I'm still the same. I'm still pansexual, but I think in 2021 or 2, whenever the first MFF happened, like right after lockdown kind of lifted-ish, I went to MFF with these two, and I decided in the moment, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to embrace myself, and I'm going to come out as transgender, and I was really nervous. It was empowering and rough at the same time because the audience I built up was, you know, for a like gay man furry account, and a lot, you know, for the vast majority of people were very supportive, but it was a little disheartening to see people be like, "Oh, you're not a gay man? Okay, I'm out." But
Yeah, I remember that happening too. Like that.
and it was like it was so like weird to see happen, especially in a community that's like very accepting. However, the people that were supportive and the people that I gained are true friends, and it made me feel even better than the people who I had before that were being fake. That being said, yeah, since 2020, I think it was 2021, I have been identifying as transgender. I have been taking HRT in the way of injections with estrogen since 2022. I was going to do something like Plume, but thankfully my doctor is very like LGBTQ friendly, and they just straight up asked me like, do you want a prescription? Because I can get that for you. So I started out taking like the little pill, like the estrogen pill and progesterone, and my dose kept increasing, and it eventually I got to the injections, which I take an injection once a week for estrogen, which is not too bad. Injections they're not terrible once you get used to them, and especially for people who are very supportive. I live in a house with 2 other trans girlies, and we kind of learn together. So yeah, it's important to surround yourself with you know, people going through similar experiences, and you know, just reaching out and asking questions.
Yeah, proud of you.
Hell yeah.
Book says it's great to have a space where y'all can be yourselves. It's definitely hard to deal with it in front of family and others outside the fandom. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just happy to have Sis here to be as supportive as she is, and then my older sister as well. Because I don't really know of any other queer people in my family. So it's nice to know I can just, you know, be myself, be a goofy dog. That's not an issue. Yeah, as Shane said, surround yourself with those who appreciate you and will support you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It was very interesting to learn that apparently I was like one of the very first like trans black people that you had met. It's
Oh yeah, I mean, who else is there
I don't
that
know
I
any
know?
trans black people. Literally, I don't think.
I don't know. Like you're gender fluid, sis, but that barely counts. I don't know. I mean, outside of my
The
outside of you, I don't
gatekeeping
know
is
anyone. No.
crazy.
Barely counts. I mean, I
Barely
knew
count.
like Lou. There's Lou as well, but we weren't like really
Oh yeah,
close
well,
friends.
I mean, like
we were-
personally, like I don't really know
Yeah.
her that well.
yeah,
like,
like we
there's-
talk from time to time, but
Who else is there?
I think what
I
Augie
used to- I
means
used
is
to-
like outside of, you know, very close family, like,
Yeah.
you know, because you two see each other all the time and stuff, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. I imagine
Yeah.
that like you two probably haven't really met anyone that really like goes into deep dives into like their identity as much as like the three of us in this body do, really.
Mm.
Because
definitely
I
not.
come to
Yeah.
realize that my story goes very deep, and I mentioned it earlier, like, you know, upon the beginning of the stream. But then I realized, I'm like, wait, that doesn't scratch the surface of what I think about identity, actually. I did say, yeah, I just kind of tried things, which is not wrong. It's just that there's a lot more to that than just,
Oh yeah.
huh, one day I was guy, now another day I'm girl. Let me see this real quick.
Yeah, I see all the story.
So I started as a straight male. I thought I was white, and most of you know that is not true at all. No, it's not. Don't know how I
also
messed that
started as
up.
white.
I felt a bit ace, but super romantic. I eventually broke and realized, wait, girl? And then I yelled out after finding out I'm a lesbian, which is funny because I said that I was in elementary school. After a bit of time, I started realizing, wait, no, some boys are kind of cool. Now I'm dating a gender fluid. It turns out I'm not ace, and I'm hypersexual demi. You know what? I feel that. I've been on HRT since 2022. Sadly, with how things went, I eventually could no longer work, but I get state insurance, which has, as of now, covers HRT and doctor's appointments. That's really good. Hopefully soon I will live with my partner and live off of a disability the best that I can. I really hope the move goes well.
Yeah.
Please be safe.
yes.
Much love to y'all.
We're here for
I
you.
hope we can meet you one day, Olive. You sound awesome. You're wonderful.
We will, I'm sure. They're going to be very close to a
Yeah.
con that we want to go to. So,
I mean, she's potentially moving with in PA.
Theian.
So.
um,
yeah.
hey Sage. Yo, howdy friends, hope y'all are well. We are. I'm a bit red because of the Abby surrounding. Sorry, we're kind of hot. We're kind of hot bitches.
Yeah, we are.
We are fat
Nah.
bitches.
We?
Yes.
Or 8 minutes from AC? Okay, wow.
Oh, that's so nice.
I would like to try for AC next year, but it's around the time that mom and dad want to do that California trip. So I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I'm still going, admittedly. At least I really want.
I've always
It's been
wanted
like
to do AC.
it's been way too long since I've been.
I know
Fun.
it's been
What's
like
the
5 or 6 years since we've been. No,
what's
longer
the
than that.
Orlando con? What's that one called?
Mega?
That's
Mega
Megaplex?
Megaplex. I want to do Megaplex sometime.
I hear it's fun, but I cannot go for
It's
shooting
too hot.
in summer.
Florida just kind of
in that
scares me a little bit.
Yeah. Look, you
Did
stand
you
outside and
live in Florida?
you see the heat.
Yeah, well, I was there as like a baby. I don't really.
That is.
I never acclimatized, but
Oh,
I don't know. I see people in the pool with like their first aid heads. I'm like, that looks really fun.
oh, I know.
And
what
you
the hell is that?
know, you
Shut up.
know,
That's
you know the building is air conditioned as hell. You know it is. You know it's so cold in there. It's
Growing up
crispy.
in Florida means that you had to come to realize that if you are a furry or gender, like questioning trans, anything of the LGBT plus, the mafia club, if you will, the alphabet mafia, sorry. That's the joke. You have to realize that Florida is built with invisible barriers, like in any video game.
I was like, I gotta go. Thankfully, I'm safe here in Missouri. Oh, never mind. Missouri was not either.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not there anymore.
Alphabet mafia rise up. Yes. As someone who thinks their gender is just a bunch of ever-changing goop, I felt it was appropriate to join. Oh yeah, this is the stream to join in if you are asking about that.
Goop stream.
Ever-changing goop. That's a great way to describe it.
I love being goop. It's my favorite thing.
You know,
since we're on the topic,
Yes.
obviously, of trans identities, it's fun to see how like our personas has also changed. Because you were talking about how your characters had changed as well, sis. Yeah, but I was thinking about like my own. At the time when I was realizing I was like non-binary, I was using my Wolverine character, Nikki. First she's like, oh, female, boobs, and then non-binary. I was like, okay, chest is optional, mostly flat-chested though. Yeah, and then eventually that just shifted away. Just full non-binary, as people say.
Nine,
But yeah, I don't know. And then
Non-binary.
and then
Non-binary.
and then I made Iggy. And then Augie came around, who has like the chest scars, as people can see, or as Eddie likes to say, "Oh, your tits froze off." They look like freaking icicles.
Oh my god.
Yeah. These are not optional. You have to be doing them. But I don't know. It's cool to see how characters have changed.
It was really funny. I saw a picture, like an old picture on VR of me and Valentine as our old bear personas.
Oh god.
And I was like, what the hell? I was like, that's crazy. In like 4 years, we became canine women. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you both became trans canines. Love it.
We both went from like guy bears to female canines. It's very crazy.
Oh dear.
Hit me like a
damn.
damn flashbang.
One day, how you
Would I
doing?
be considered gender solid? Boss? Okay, boss.
Yeah,
that
I can
comes.
see it. He's gender solid.
GQ on my A till I stream. Hey, that's a good one. I like that. Oh man, then.
Demi is just, you don't feel specific attraction to just anyone. You have to build a connection. For me, this means I can flirt with anyone, but you have to get really close to me emotionally before I get anything spicy ever happen.
Yeah, I understand that. Gendered gashes? My
I
god.
We know people like that.
I've got really groovy jazz playing in the background. What is happening?
Yeah.
It can be a bit different for each person, but this is how I experience. It's true, and what's crazier is that like you say that, Olive, and as another someone else who identifies with plurality, we can say that that goes even more into detail, especially when our specific alters prefer different pronouns.
That's right.
Because fun fact, Noliko and Melody definitely are like 1000% she, her. I say I am experimenting with my own like sexuality, identity, gender, even to this day. Like I've been kind of getting used to kind of hearing and responding to Fox or Foxes. Sometimes I don't really even care to say that like gender is really anything that I like think I want to kind of be in the binary standard of, she, her, or he, him, so. Even though I'm mostly presenting female at this point, I'm still very much like, experimenting with the pronouns and other things outside of that.
You talk about the old pronouns, and I thought about like, because my pronouns say he like pup, so I will not mind if people refer to me as pup or puppy. Yeah. I don't know.
I guess more than anything, like, because I can't really say that I have like a very definitive definition of it, but obviously anyone can correct me if I'm wrong. This is just like very just unique expressions for personal pronouns beyond those that are already like existing in our like regular language. That's as far as I really know, but this goes for anyone. This is very different for most people. I know that there's like a couple out there that are already categorized, like Caesar, but I don't really exactly remember off the top of my head without googling it. Obviously, what they might mean for each person, because it's also very different for everyone.
Oh yeah.
movie is.
For me, I have different personas that have like specific genders. Celeste is female, Lily is she, her. Laura is gender fluid, so she, her, or he, him, they, them. I think I said Nova. Nova's he, him, but also can be she, her. But my VRChat model is he, him because I don't have a female version of it. I think it's all of them. I have too many personas. It really depends on what I'm feeling. Like this is Nova, and this is he, him. They also have different personalities too. Nova
That's
is
true.
a bully. He's mean.
Oh.
Female Nova. She is also a bully, but she's, you give her a bone or something, she'd be like, okay.
I can attest to that.
Yeah. Celeste is
Yeah,
very
I can see that.
motherly, kind, caring. Lily's more dominant. Let's see what else. I think that's all of them. Laura is very shy,
Yeah.
but very caring as well. They're all different kind of personalities, but they're all me. So,
That's really
like I said, it just depends how I feel. I do use Celeste most of the time because I combine two of my favorite things, space and dinosaurs, and I identify that very well, I guess. So, you'll see me as big dino most of the time, but sometimes I use this model, I use a skunk, or a lot of things. So,
Hi, Shima.
Hey, Shima. Hello, Shima. What's good?
you know.
I feel like Celeste is a very good fit for you.
I agree.
Really? Yeah, she's like.
Thank you.
definitely
For a long time, I call it persona dysphoria or whatever else, I don't know. Where I can't feel like I fit in just one persona. So I'm just like, I was jumping around I forgot Mocha. Oh my god, Mocha's also
Oh yeah, you forgot Mocha.
See, fucking God.
Listen, who cares? Have as many personas as you want. Listen,
Yeah,
don't
you're right.
don't listen
Look.
to the haters out there. Having more
Yeah.
than one persona is awesome. Now, it
Yeah.
might not be awesome for your bank account, but hey,
It's not.
fuck it. You know,
Look, a
it's
year
not.
ago,
How
I
many
was just a
versions do I have?
dragon. And now how many versions of Iggy do I have down this
How many
year?
versions do I have?
Look,
Damn.
you're trying to get her
Three.
Fursuit too.
I'm going to cap you at 4 fursuits, and you cannot have more than 4
You don't need no
fursuits.
more than that. Sorry. Oh,
Lily, Nova, Mocha, potentially Celeste partial, but that'll be it. But
Mhm.
I don't have space for anymore. I can't deal with Celeste. I'm too short. Celeste is
She's-
tall and fat. I'm too fucking short. I can't pull it off. So
Being
maybe
a-
partial.
a 5 foot tall dinosaur sounds kind of funny though.
Yeah,
That is
like this
really
wide.
funny.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
For some reason, the different fursuits you have. Well, I guess just Mocha and Nova, the heads are so big, and you being like this tall compared to me, it's really funny that just the
I
fursuit
know.
head makes you my height.
It's insane.
It's
I cannot
so
partial
funny.
with them.
You're so little, and then the head is gigantic. I'm like,
I
wait,
know.
you look like a damn chibi.
Okay, let's focus on the chat a bit because we're kind of falling behind a bit.
I can barely get
oh,
one sort
yeah.
of drawn. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Listen, as long as those characters or personas don't actually speak to you, you're fine. That's true. Let me scroll up a little bit to see what you said, Linus. I do feel like that at times when I grow a solid connection with people. I will say though, I'm frustrated at myself that how many times it's hard to make emotional or hard to spend time with others because usually I'm just emotionally drained before the interaction, which is
Okay.
completely fair. We talk to like hundreds of people like every single day, so I completely understand that, and that even goes beyond anyone who's like kind of like where we are, where we're like running a community and stuff. I think everyone in those communities tend to talk to as many people, if not more, than we do. I see people who follow me, who follow like more than 500 people on their social media, and I think that's jarring to like even think about trying to follow 500 people, and like what they do. I can't even do it physically, honestly. It's why my
It's hard to
like
keep up.
the amount of people that I'm following personally on my accounts is so little because I can't even process like how many people out there like that I'm trying to like keep up with.
Right. Yeah. I get it. People
Let me see.
just enjoy having all the swimmers. You're right.
You
Will.
follow 2K people? Like on a daily basis, you just follow them around?
Imagine. Oh man. That seems pretty. I don't know. That seems pretty average. Yeah, I think. I mean, it's more on Twitter, I guess, but not so
I
much.
Okay, no. Here's the insanity that I have going right now. I have 2 Twitter accounts. I have 2 Blue Sky accounts. I have a TikTok account that I'm regularly on. I have an Instagram account that I keep up so that my like real life friends and family don't think I'm dead. I have Discord and Telegram, which I primarily use just to talk to my my partner Nova. And yeah, I think I have too many social media platforms. But hey, listen, it's for the love of the game.
Do whatever you want.
I'm scrolling constantly all day, every day. It's a
Yeah.
problem.
I don't
Understandable.
really update on like Blue Sky and Twitter occasionally. I do like have Instagram and I have
I haven't used
Facebook
my
just to
Instagram in a long
have,
time.
but I'd never update them.
Yeah.
My
I
coworker
don't- I
found
don't
my
know.
Instagram. They're like, "Oh, I like your Instagram, by the way." They're like,
Oh.
"Cool fursuit," and I was like, "Oh, I forgot I posted it on there."
I'm pretty sure my mom found my Instagram at one point, and I was like, block.
You could always say that it was
Yeah.
Celeste.
She probably found her
Like,
too.
actually?
I don't know.
Oh,
I just
I'm sure
don't.
she
We
did.
just don't mention the fursuits of her or anything with our family. That's just
Never says she never asked about it.
yeah. She
No.
rests about it, so I don't. It's fine. I like it the way it is. I don't want to
Yeah.
crying about it.
My mom was just like, "How do you clean that?" I was like, "Well, I have like a little green machine, and I like, yeah, I like every time I, you know, I mean, I don't. If I take a couple pictures, I'm not gonna clean it every single time. Like it's really fine. But if
No,
I'm in
but you
it and
definitely have to
I'm
clean that for every
sweating,
convention.
or like, yeah, if I go to a convention, I use like a little water vacuum thing, and then
Yeah.
I don't know, it's fine. I like getting all the dirt out because I can see which convention was the dirtiest, just based on the juice color.
God.
My fursuit juice.
Oh, washing a fursuit takes so long. Speaking of fursuits,
does.
oh my god. Because
Being
I
a
don't want to
fur
put
is
my
very-
fursuit in the
very
washing
expensive.
machine. Do you remember when I put it in the washing machine at one time?
And I told you not to do it.
I told you not to do it.
Oh, that is
God.
one thing I do want to mention. So,
Oh,
okay,
dude.
I commissioned a fursuit of a persona I had that is male, and then I came out as transgender female, and the fursuit was nearly done. So, you know, what do you do in that situation? I did not want to be that person and tell the artist like, hey, I don't want this. The fursuit maker, I kind of explained to them like, hey, sorry, my gender is a little crazy. I'm no longer like a cis male. So they're like, say no more, I got you. And they were able to get my fursuit to at least look gender neutral. And honestly, I really appreciate, you know, all the little changes they made. Yeah, like it was really cool of them just to do that. I just communicated it with them. I didn't have any like expectations of like, you need to do this, you have to. I just told them like my dilemma, and they were really accommodating and awesome. And right now, like obviously, I do want to get a fursuit of my coyote, and
Yeah,
just
that'd be
be,
so
you know, my like own gender. However, whenever I'm fursuiting, I just kind of I essentially play a character, and it's one of my like gender neutral personas. That persona used to be male, but I have them as gender fluid, just because whenever I came out as trans, I kind of left that persona behind and assumed my coyote because she's very a woman.
It's very
Um,
more fitting for you.
Yeah, I like my bear Moreski, but he was too tied to being like a gay bear guy,
Right.
and
No,
I
get it.
have since made him gender fluid. But so yeah, like whenever you see me at a con, I'm she her. But if you see me in fursuit, like you can call me he him she her they them. Like I don't, it's fine. I'm playing as a character, and it is okay. Eventually, though, I will have a coyote fursuit,
Yes.
and it's gonna be good.
So
Watch
cute.
out.
And I'm gonna get my Augie suit. Well, the head, but I'm excited. It's gonna start soon.
Eventually.
Hell yeah. I will say I
Y'all
want to
help
hang
me
out with
out,
y'all
man.
more. Y'all help me out with my journey in life, so I at least want to get closer to y'all. You know, you already know where to find us, Lightus. I really, really
Yes, we wanna
appreciate
see
that,
you again,
like, you
Lightus.
know, you've been doing your best to kind of take care of yourself, because I think everyone needs to take the time to, like, figure themselves out.
Yeah, like join us in VR on weekends. You know, typically we'll have a meetup. You can come hang out with us anytime. Sometimes we'll be in the VCs, of course. We love having you.
Hell yeah. On the topic of fursuits, though, it's very funny because I wasn't really one to kind of reach out to a lot of people. I just knew that I wanted to have a suit to try out. And a part of me, because I was still in the midst of figuring out myself at the time, I didn't want to make a fursuit, or at least like commission a fursuit of one of my sodas, considering that it kind of had been changing a lot. Because I had a phase where I was like going with dreadlocks, another phase where I
Hey,
was
thanks
like
for the
really
follow.
accepting the little tough and everything. I was all over the place.
Oh, Rabbit Cool.
It's kind of why I like went with just Melody Amaranth for a little bit.
Mm.
Hey Ecto, what's good? And we're doing fantastic, Ectofish. How about you?
We're doing good here.
What's good, Rabbit Koa?
Hi, Rabbit. Thanks for follow. I appreciate that. Rabbit, how you doing?
Thank you for the follow. That's so sweet.
Let me stand up again.
That's ladies and boy. Ladies and dog. I'm boy and dog. Yes. Ladies and dog.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, they were just speaking to me.
I'm the dog. You're a coyote.
Okay. And which is the superior form of dog?
Me.
One
I'm
that is tamed or one that runs wild?
When's the one wild, honestly? Everyone likes a tame
Yes.
good boy.
But are you? Yeah. Listen.
Hmm.
Try surviving out in the wild for once. See
Yeah,
what
let's not
happens.
talk about that. We already know how that's gonna go. You gotta start looking the doggy door. No. Can't even make it outside. No, I didn't do
Oh
that.
my god.
I didn't do that. He's like, help.
You're like the dog version of a kitty pet. Yup.
The one engineered to be superior, so the robot dog.
Wait. Okay. I have
Robot
a
dog.
I have a crazy opinion. Like I know people are using those like little robo dog things for like police stuff, but I think they're like cute actually.
Yeah, they look
Not as like
goofy.
a police thing, obviously, but like
No, I
I don't know.
think they look
Could
cool.
you imagine just like walking like one of those like little robot dogs down the road? Like I don't know. I
That'd
think
be
they're
hilarious,
cute.
though.
You could like
Yeah.
draw on it and stuff. I don't know. I'd give it like a little face, like a Progen face. Honestly, yeah, Goddard was the first one from Jimmy Neutron. That was the first robo dog.
You're right. Fucking Goddard.
W.
Goddard nowadays is a cop, so you know, think you know a guy.
The beautiful thing about being gender fluid, I can never be misgendered. I've all them. That's
Wait,
I don't care what you call me. He, her, he, him, they, them.
do y'all ever like navigating in public? Do y'all ever, you know,
Oh, like-
play a character that you're not to like not cause an incident with someone who like clearly is not cool with trans people? 'Cause as a barista, I'm doing this all the time. I have my like man voice that I use.
I will just use the female backrooms. I don't want to start anything. I personally.
It depends
don't
on
mind
where
doing
I'm
that.
at.
I personally don't mind doing that. Of course, if there's gender neutral bathrooms, that's really nice.
It is nice that a lot of
and
places are doing that now.
And if a stranger just calls me she, her, I'm not gonna correct them. Personally, I don't care. It's more so people who are close to me that is important too.
I never
Like,
play a character ever.
Mm.
I live
I'm
to
just
be loud and
myself.
proud of myself, and like I
Yes.
want to make sure that everyone knows that I'm going to put my life on the front line to make sure that people will accept this kind of identity. And I would die on that hill.
I'm Twiggy, male 24, muscle, nerdy, himbo, west.
Oh, hi, Twiggy. Welcome
Great.
in.
Okay.
Twiggy.
I feel like I play a character a lot like at a coffee shop. Now, granted, 99% of the time being a barista at like a local coffee shop, I'm I'm like myself. Like I have another coworker that's trans. I think 90% of my coworkers are they thems. So I feel very safe being myself at work. And all of our customers that we have are very cool. Now, whenever there's an old ass man that comes in and they just look like they're kind of crazy, I give them the, "Hey, how you doing?" voice, you know? And you know what? The interaction is like 20 seconds and they aren't an asshole to me when I'm like that. I am being very fake. But you know what? Who among us is not being fake in customer service? And it just gets them away from me quicker. Now, I have been very surprised because there has been a lot of like older people who are very like accepting and cool. But there's been a couple times, especially like when I used to work for Starbucks, that I would deal with like you know, different political ideologies, and I would just not interact with them. I would just choose to remove myself from that because I'm like, oh, okay, these people hate me.
Yeah.
Now,
because you never know what can happen.
It does, for all the bad things that happen being out in public and customer service as a trans woman, I will say, like, my coworkers at every place I've been have been very supportive, have been like, you know, made me feel very safe. Like all of my bosses I've ever had, you know, woke is still alive in America, despite what you might think. Woke is, people are saying woke is back. Woke is still there because I feel very safe. Now I know I'm privileged to have that, and I know a lot of people don't feel safe. If you don't feel safe, get out of there, because you don't need that. That's a lot of like mental anguish that you're putting on yourself. Get out of there. Yeah, find a place, people who care and who support you.
Yeah.
And if they don't, they're not your real friends.
Agree.
Pretty much, yeah. In my area, I am mostly safe, but I'm also risking it to be with those that I love. They say it's mostly safe there, so yeah. That's good.
Yeah, like the little town I live in, it's like right on the edge of the city. So, you know, if I go like 10 minutes closer to the city, I feel like, okay, cool. I feel there's, you know, there's minorities here. There's people, you know, there's different like ethnicities. I feel safe. Now, if I go 10 minutes away from the city, I'm like, ooh, this is a little scary. So I'm on the edge. So there are times where, you know, I'm at the grocery store, I do feel like a little judged sometimes. But for the most part, I do feel pretty safe. I will say, like, at least in the US, if you're a trans person, you are safer in major cities than you are outside.
Okay. Hi,
Virik. Yeah, just listen, stay around educated people. You'll be safe.
Me and sis are near DC, which is apparently the queerest state. Is it a state? In the US? Which is really cool. Yeah, it's definitely up there. Yeah, so going to Pride there was awesome, by the way. I love going to Pride. Yeah, that was really, really fun.
I want to go to that sometime.
That was amazing. That would be so cool. Melody was so overwhelmed. That was a lot of photos. Holy shit. Oh my Black people love furries. Black people love furries, by the way. They're screaming. You know, they're doing the thing where they run out of the room and they fucking... It's so funny.
The words, "Can I take a photo?" will now echo in the back of Melody's head.
Yeah. Can I take one photo? Even going up the escalator. So I was like, can I get a photo? Can I get a photo? They have no break. Oh my God. Yeah, yes, it looks. That's what I'm talking about. It was fucking fantastic. It was the middle of July, right? I was sweating my ass off. It was hot, yeah. Terrible. I was wearing my pup mask, so that...
Akira meme?
Fun. But, like, it was fun. I hope we can do it again. Yes, let's do it again next year.
For anyone who doesn't know, by the way, we went to Pride this year. It was really, really great in DC. It's very, very friendly. Everyone there is super duper nice. But when Melody went to Fursuit over there, like they said, you know, Black people love furries, as we've come to discover.
They do. It's really funny.
We went into, what was it? It was
we went to DuPont Circle. DuPont Circle, which is the most queer park, which is a circle. And everyone was there.
The Furry Center.
We sat down, and we didn't have very favorable interactions at first, but then it kind of just got better because a lot of people were just very positive. And we were like, okay, we got enough photos. Let's get up. Very first step we took, more people came to take a photo. We had lines like
I was gonna say, there was a
circles
line
around
of
us,
people.
just like waiting to
That
get
was-
photos with us because we were only
was
one,
amazing,
sitting
though.
there. And then as we
There had to be at least 40 to 50 people who had wanted photos.
we were stuck
Like,
there
it
for
was
about like
insane.
2 hours, I'm pretty sure.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Y'all were like Disney actors.
And when we
Literally.
when we got to
Suit
the
actors.
escalator,
doing
yeah, pretty much. Like we got to the escalator and we were going down, and I'm pretty sure there was like a roaring entourage of like applause and like people cheering when they saw like the fursuit.
Wait.
I
Everyone like
loved it,
raised, like
though.
looking
It
at and
was
pointing at the
amazing.
fursuit.
Never got much attention. I think even
Crazy.
on the metro back, someone was like looking at your
the
food.
fresh queen of DuPont.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
that's beautiful.
In the middle of DC,
Listen.
born and raised.
Guess who is in the deep south? Me. Well, if you count Atlanta as the deep south, I feel like Atlanta, the city, is a little bastion surrounded by the deep south. Now, I went to a pumpkin patch last month, and we had to go up in the mountains up in North Georgia. Little scary. I wore my like straightest looking outfit, and but listen, if you're in a major city in the South, it is pretty safe. I feel like the South is just not very safe if you are outside a major city.
To be mindful, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard New Orleans is also pretty safe as well. So, Atlanta and New Orleans, that's all you really need. Stay away from Florida. Don't go there.
Just with the old people there anyway.
Yeah,
Like,
don't listen.
Doesn't fun there.
I know they have beaches, okay? I get it. There's beaches
There's
everywhere
everywhere.
else.
Yeah, literally
Yeah.
everywhere.
If you're in Florida, you need to get out. But yeah, like the trans scene and the LGBTQ scene in Atlanta is alive and well, and I've never felt unsafe in the city. I've never felt unsafe in the suburbs. Leaving the suburbs though, it gets a little dicey. But you just have to be aware of your surroundings, and if you are planning to like venture out of your comfortable area, make sure you go with people or let people know where you're going. And just
definitely with someone.
my mom worries for me if I am driving home because she lives in the Midwest, and driving through like North Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, like Southern Illinois. It's a little scary because there's MAGA stuff everywhere, and just letting people know like, hey, I'm traveling, or hey, I'm going to this area. Just tell people, don't. Like, hey, like, check in with people. Just make sure that you're okay. And I would say nowadays, be very careful. Like, if you're walking around with, like, headphones in. Do not walk around in an unfamiliar, like, area with headphones in, especially if you are a, like, minority or trans. It's not safe. And I feel like that's regardless of where you're at, honestly. But
Yeah,
be careful out there.
Just be careful, definitely. Definitely want to be careful of your surroundings. 'Cause you never know what could happen.
Honestly, yes.
But yeah, and just don't ever feel like defeated if you're somewhere where it doesn't feel safe, because you can be yourself online with your friends, and eventually, you're not going to be stuck there forever, and be yourself with people who love you. And if people in your current area don't love you, that's how it was for me when I lived in the Midwest. I moved in with a bunch of furries. I moved with people who respect me for who I am. It took a long time and it cost a lot of money, and I saved up for it and eventually did it. So,
It was worth it.
the stress of it was worth it. I feel accepted. I can come home and be myself in my own house. So, yeah, don't give up. I was about to do that. I was gonna give up living in Missouri because it was kind of terrible, and I lived near like my family and all my childhood friends, and I just felt like there was no way like I could ever be trans outside of the internet. And listen, we've come full circle.
That's awesome.
It's good though. Yeah. Changed a lot over the years for the better. I mean, I live in
Florida has the
Texas,
potential
and
to
the
be
people
a
around
safe
me,
haven.
I'm happy are very welcoming. I do enjoy that the bare minimum mentality of people is that as long as you don't push your stuff into me,
then we're chill, so it's nice.
I feel like
Purpose of
Miami
college,
could be
though.
a safe haven. I don't know about the rest of Florida, but Miami definitely could be a safe haven.
It
I want to
is.
visit the neighborhood here in NYC. Oh my god, Vic. That's right, you mentioned that to me before.
What is it? Is it Bushwick? Is that the gay neighborhood
It's around
in New York?
the Stonewall Inn. That's what he said. Okay, let's see what else. So it could be worse still, though. Even in the suburbs, it can be a little sketch with how many Trump flags and shit there are. Yeah. You leave the suburbs and immediately get hit with the repent or burn billboards. And then you know where you are. Oh, my God.
So glad we
Terrifying.
don't see that stuff here.
Yeah, we're
we live.
very close where we are. We don't have that. And I feel for those who do.
It was so funny when we were traveling to this pumpkin patch, all of like the Trump signs. Val and I just started like vocally stimming, being like, "President Trump, please save us," and just like, we were just doing that the entire time. And
Oh my
every time we
God.
saw a sign, we're like, "President Trump, pray for him, and doing our like little Southern accents. And we started doing that, and we're like, we sound like insane people. But it's crazy, like. These people are in like a psychosis. Like their whole house was like painted with that. And I was like, oh my god.
They're
I love the pic-
insane.
And
Oh
I'm
my
the
God,
crazy,
never
and I'm the
put
crazy
one
one wanting boobs.
Oh my
So-
god, yeah. Do you remember? I have a picture of me at Pride when I was like 16. It's me like posing, and like behind me is a sign that says like, I don't know, something about being gay. And
Like being
whatever,
gay
so,
sin
like-
or something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and I'm just kind of posing like,
I love that pic.
It's
yeah, I
so
remember.
good.
Your expression's
Oh,
like
like-
so good.
Yeah, I have to find it. It's so fun. You look like if a bunch of Teletubbies got. What the fuck?
Wait, period. Honestly, you might have a point.
What the hell are they talking about?
I don't
They
know.
mutated custard. Wait, what did they do to the custard? I don't remember that episode. Wait, did y'all watch Teletubbies when you were kids? I did.
We did.
Every so
Most of
often,
us
yeah.
did.
And I think that's why I became trans.
That made you.
Okay.
No, like
A
for
lovely door to
real.
enter, honestly.
How does
Yes.
Teletubbies being trans?
Because they're all very like gender neutral. And listen, they were just being themselves, as free
being
as they were.
That was an interesting show. The fairy fandom definitely helped me realize everything. Like what it was to be, you know, queer and all that.
There was a
Helped me
day
open up
that a
to
non-binary horse told me and screamed at me saying that I could be whatever the fuck that I want to be, and so I started doing that.
Of course.
They said that.
Lux says, I don't like Teletubbies. Yeah.
I wasn't.
Which
super crazy about it.
Teletubby
I
is your
thought it was
favorite? I
weird.
don't remember them, Vieric.
I
There's
like the red
Twinkie,
one. I like
Twinkie.
Poe. Poe is the best
Poe's
one
okay.
in my opinion.
Lala
Poe's
and
cute.
Poe. Was there how many?
Poe
was
is
there?
snatched. Four.
That's
And then what was the vacuum's name?
Did that have a name?
The vacuum.
Oh no, the
The
don't know
vacuum
fucking
was the
toys
coolest
anymore.
one. No, I had all the Teletubby plushes when I was a kid.
Twinkie Winkie's purple. Okay.
I
think
don't know what
it's just how
the
rough-
green and the yellow one. I don't remember what those are called.
No, I feel they're Sage. Because I'm not really out to all of my family about being trans, but I think one day I will make that step. Because being in the closet's not fun. It's dumb.
yeah. Man, one day maybe.
I've always been very
No,
adamant about
definitely. It will
like
happen.
World help.
getting someone into the like a comfortable position to be able to kind of just be loud and proud of who you are and stuff. And I've stressed that like to everyone that I know, like if you're in a position where you can kind of take care of yourself, honestly, I'd say I'm just a fan of ripping the band-aid off. I don't like to kind of beat around the bush. And admittedly,
Yeah.
what was crazy about like me coming out was that I didn't really come out. It's really no one's business. I don't think it's anything that I tend to push because it's really just the timing for me. A lot of my story of being trans, I want to make sure that my heart was in the right place. I wanted to make sure that I was doing it for me, myself, and I. And so it took me some time to actually even tell anyone. Well, it's really funny, and I tell this story all the time, but people. It was one of the very first family members to find out that I was trans was one of my cousins, and that's because they
That's right.
follow, her ex's fiance's new boyfriend, who isn't a furry or, you know, I think just simply gay, but that's it. Follows Sonic Fox, and they found a tweet that like they retweeted from my channel, and it tracked all the way back to me, and so they pulled me to the side and said, "Hey, are you the girl now?" I'm like, "Told you." I wasn't like ashamed of it at all, or I wasn't embarrassed. I was like, "How did you find out?" No one follows my social media. I'm just like I wrap my head around the fact that none of my family members tend to go on social media at all, so I don't tend to kind of give them credit to like find out some things about myself unless they like go to Twitter, like Blue Sky. At least before Blue Sky was a thing, it was just Twitter mostly.
Right.
My brother's a furry, and I'm really, really afraid of him ever finding me. Not because I'm scared of him learning that I'm trans. I think he already kind of knows. I don't know. Like you two are different because you guys are like twins. My brother is like 9 years younger than me, and I don't know.
Something you don't.
I do not like. I was fixing his computer, and I wasn't looking, but something popped up, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, and I kind of found out that way, but
That's where it is.
my mom is aware that I'm trans. I just told her, and she's very accepting of it. You know, and she tells her friends and Weight Watchers, which that's like the most mom thing I can think to say.
Yeah.
She's like, my son is trans, and I was like, we're 90% there.
Yeah,
We're 90% there.
but, you know, not
We're
quite
good.
there.
You
thing as
drop
his
the son
pronouns
part.
are they them. It's the same thing.
Yeah. we're like 90% of the way there. Like, but you know what? I'm beggars can't be choosers. So you know what?
She's making
I'm
an
fine
effort,
with it.
so
she
that's
is
what
making an effort, and that's good. I've not told like my sister knows, my brother knows, but I don't think anybody else in my family knows. And I kind of want to keep it that way. I don't really have the best relationship with my dad.
Jesus, we got the spirit.
But
Oh my God.
so, yeah, like during Christmas time, I forget that some of my family don't know, and my mom will pick me up at the airport, and I'll be wearing like a very sleigh outfit. My mom's like, "You gotta change. You gotta wear something else." I'll be like, right. So,
She's a little confused, but got the
I
spirit.
do have to
They both
pretend
say
in front of my grandparents, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
At least your mom accepts you though. That's very important.
Yo, what's good, Eddie?
family
Yo,
knows.
dab me out. Hold on, I got you.
Eddie!
Wait.
Hi, Zubby. My family knows what I'm about, but they don't need to see it firsthand. I'm only
You know
out
what?
for
I
them.
kind of agree with that. Listen, it's important not to lie to your family, but only tell them what they really need to know, you know?
Yeah.
Like I never really understood like the coming out as gay thing to your family. Like my family does not need to know who I'm fucking. Like first of all.
Exactly.
First and foremost,
Yeah.
they do not need to
Not their
know.
business.
Now, if they extrapolate that I'm gay based on my mannerisms and how I talk, good for them. But I'm not I never understood people that are like, I need to tell my mom that I'm gay. It's like, okay.
No, you don't.
Hey mom, I fuck
God.
dudes. I
They
fuck
can just
dudes,
kind of
mom.
find out. As furries that
That's
are parents.
so weird. Yeah, or coming out as a
Like, why?
furry. Now, if
Mom,
my
Dad,
mom
I'm a
saw me in
furry.
a fursuit and was like, "What's that?" I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm a furry." But I don't need to go and tell my mom, "Hey mom, I'm a furry, by the way." Like you don't
Like,
do not put that stress on yourself.
it
You do
doesn't
not
involve her in any
need to
sort
tell
of-
them that. If they ask you, then be honest, but you don't lie. But like also, because if you lie, then it sounds like you're you don't want to. You're hiding something. You're not proud of it. Tell the truth, but also
Be cautious.
tell them what they need to know. Yeah, you do
be
not need to.
cautious.
You do
Yeah.
not need to project your life on people like that. That's a little crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
I
Guys,
tell
I'm
my
a furry,
mom.
by the way.
I'm sorry.
Shane, you're done talking.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying hi. I'm a furry, by the way.
No. I told my mom like that we were starting to kind of question a lot of things, and that's because like she's relatively accepting of who we are, and she knows that like whatever I do she can trust me to take care of myself, and And so after a while, I realized that I started to, take HRT. I'm like, I can't really hide this anymore. And so my mom started to realize I kind of started to like look a little bit more feminine and stuff. There was a day after she found out, we were driving over to like pick up my older sister from work. And I was like, hey, so these pills that I'm taking have a really interesting effect on me. I think I'm like getting boobs. And she's like, yeah, boobs? She yells it and then grabs my chest while she's driving. I'm like, mother, that hurts. No, it's because my mom is really, really funny. I love her so much. I love her to death.
She sounds amazing.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. It was just really funny. Just a very hilarious interaction. Just
That's
like
that's crazy.
it's funny because like I get the not coming out to certain people. I do that with my dad because he has not really
Same.
been around in my life enough to really let me be comfortable with talking about the endeavors that I go through in my life. Like I tell my mom everything. I've told my mom about like you guys and like what I've been going through, the previous group, and just where I'm at currently in this current position of not only my identity but my sexuality too, and like the people that I've been more acquainted with. Like I even told her about Vixie. I told her about I told her everything. I don't hide anything from my mom, and same goes for my older sister because they're absolutely wonderful people.
Oh, great. I'm glad. Love that. Good to have that support.
Yeah. They're super duper based. I love them to death. And a lot of the, them accepting us kind of came with the fact that we kind of only had each other growing up. We didn't really have a lot of other family members to really, look out for us. We were always the odd one out. A lot of the other family members were just very awkward or just kind of talked a lot of shit. So we were just very condensed and would more than likely go out of our way for others. So they were used to kind of dealing with having a very unique lifestyle, on top of the fact that my mom also works with people who are mentally challenged as well. So she also understands where I'm coming from when I tell her certain things about wearing a mask, or that I'm feeling insecure about myself, or things that I'm struggling with mental health right now and I don't know what to do. So she's really good with that. Hey, Tyne.
My mom is just happy that she's like, oh my god, you have boobs? Oh, there's so many clothes I can give you. I was like, oh, I feel like this is more serving
Tiny.
you, but
Yeah, I would take acceptance.
Boobs.
I did. my mom sent me home with a whole suitcase of clothes.
Never came as a furry to my family except for older brother. Yeah, no, never do all that. I'm very lucky to have Iggy, who supports me and everything. That's me. Because if can you imagine just being a furry and your sibling isn't, and you can't tell them anything?
Yeah.
It'd be really difficult.
Yeah.
Especially if when you. I think us being twins changes still a lot. Yeah. Yeah. It would, I don't even think if we weren't even furries, we probably wouldn't be living together. To be honest, we'd probably be gone our separate ways if you think about it. But
Very
either way,
true. Hi, I am
very,
very
very thankful to have my
transmass.
brother. He's awesome.
When your sibling is a JoJo fan. Oh my god.
Jojo.
I don't have to imagine that's true. What's really funny, Olive, is that my mom actually also was talking to me about a student that she had that she was working with who was also theian. And the funny thing about people who identify with theian, being a theian, who sometimes are not knowledgeable about the furry community and stuff, will kind of scoff at furries, as she said. This theian that was talking to my mom was making fun of furries and scoffing, no, I'm not a furry, I'm theian. I'm like, huh, it's an interesting
But there's a big overlap. Crazy.
It's an interesting overlap that we're
hand to
currently
each other.
dealing with I didn't think that would be a split with the community,
I don't
I'm
know
not
if
an
any girls who
MLP
are furries.
fan. I just have a horse Sona. Okay. And they have a cutie mark.
Yes, Vera. When are we gonna finish
Okay.
JoJo? Next week, right? For that. Let's watch.
I messed up watching JoJo. It's
I didn't
Netflix's
watch it.
fault though, because I was like, oh, I want to watch this, and I clicked on the first season on Netflix, and it was Stone Ocean, and I
Oops.
watched all that.
That's not the first season.
That's what Netflix told me. I didn't know. I didn't know, so I watched all of Stone Ocean, and I'm like, oh, how does this tie into the rest? And people were like, "That's the end." I was like, "Oh," or that was the newer one. So I kind of messed up.
Yeah, and the literally the the last one that's out currently, right before Steel Ball 1, which is currently in the making. So, oops.
Yeah, Netflix
Yes.
kind of screwed me over there.
Lux. Yeah, I'm watching JoJo currently with Vera here. I'm on part 3. I don't know. I've
How
been
many parts
watching it
is
very
there?
slowly.
And it's still good.
There's still
long.
quite a bit.
I want to watch
Quite a lot.
them.
That's very good.
Oh, it is exclusive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things about JoJo is that as time progresses with all the stories and all the parts, it seems to get more. It turns into manly men killing vampires to really awesome, like manly electrical zombie vampire killing powers. To it gets
That's
very
hot.
feminine and sometimes goes
I
into
love that.
very unique and obscure themes of identity and stuff. It's really cool.
I can't wait.
You definitely see that with like Stone Ocean.
Nice.
Please come up with memes from this show.
Hey, 3D Bob.
Hi,
It's
3D
good.
Bob. Hi.
Ooh.
I think it's interesting because Tyrian's is more religious based, while being a furry does feel like more leaning to the community and personal identity. So I can understand how there can be a split between the two. So it also overlaps with the more personal aspects of things.
Yeah.
Also-
And that's kind of why I wasn't very quick to judge, like, or to kind of just, put them into a box. Because I understand the culture that tends to surround being a furry. Especially when you have someone that, as I said, even though my mom is very accepting, people don't really tend to know that. Not everyone. Like, my mom would still kind of every so often, she'll slip up because she was used to having a son for the past 25 years of her life. So I had to check. I was like, what year is it? And so, some people would every so often, like, go up to my mom and say, like, is she senile? Like, no, she's not. She's had to deal with having a son for 25 years. She needs a lot more time to adjust other than you who is just getting to know me now, only as a woman. So I completely understand that. But she's also very understanding and very patient. And my mom is like, obviously, as someone who is walking up to someone who is theian, you could probably make assumptions about that. And so I feel bad. I don't want to be like judgmental about like how therians and furries tend to kind of have a split barrier between them, because a lot of the culture that goes around furries tends to be people get introduced to a lot of that culture about the loud and wrong things about it, basically.
That's why I joined. The loud and wrong things.
love you,
Not
Tyler.
to like, disparage my mother, just in case she's watching.
I
But
hope she's not.
she could be tuned in. Come on. But whenever I came out as trans, my mom goes, "I knew it."
I knew it.
She's like, "I knew it."
it.
She
Oh my
does.
God.
She does this thing where she's like, "Yeah, I knew. Like when you were born, she's like, we were gonna give you a guy name," and she's like, "I didn't want to, but I did."
Didn't want
She's
to,
like,
like-
she's like, "I wanted you to be able to make the choice yourself," but she's like, "I knew it. I knew something." She goes, "I could see in the stars that something wasn't right. I knew it. I knew something. There was something." Like
The fact that
she
I
does
knew it.
that.
I love that.
Yeah, like she called.
Yeah.
I was in Home Depot once, and she called me, and she's like, "Hey, important question." She called me like 7 times. Important question. What number comes to your mind when you think? Like, what number do you just see if you think of a number? And I was like, I'm kind of busy. And she's like, "No, please tell me, please." I was like, "Okay, 7." And she goes, "I knew it was 7." And I was like,
That doesn't mean anything.
I was
That-
like,
she-
okay,
Most people
I-
think of 7 though.
I was
couldn't
like,
say
I
that.
was like, "Okay, I changed my mind, 8." And she goes, "No." She goes, "In your heart, in your heart, you truly believe it is 7." And I know that's true. And then she hung up.
That doesn't.
So, my mom is, yeah, she's interesting.
yeah.
But
sounds
hey,
like
she's an ally, so we give her the pass.
We give her the pass.
it. Oh
Your
my
mom's
God.
crazy. I
That
love
explains a lot about me, actually.
Does it? Yeah.
Oh my God, do you know what she
Kenny.
said about? Do you know what she said? She said the other day about Jamaica because of the hurricane. She goes, "You need to check on your girlfriend, because of like all that's happening in Jamaica with the hurricane." And I was like, "Well, my girlfriend's not there." And she said that her family is like okay, And she's like, yes, but her soul is going to be hurt. That is so hard on someone. Her soul is going to be
My
hurt
soul's
from
gonna be
this.
hurt?
And I was like,
My
I think my
soul is
girlfriend's. I was like, I think my
sweet, though.
girlfriend's soul is fine.
That's still very sweet.
Yeah.
though.
Also,
Yeah, I'm glad she cares. That's
I was
hilarious.
like very worried about like seeing how bad the hurricane was in Jamaica.
Ugh,
And then I saw
It's
the
awful.
TikToks of like the everyday Jamaicans, people like just like
just being fine about it.
fucking like running around. And they were like diving off shit into the water, and
So
Yeah.
all
funny.
you hear is bumbleclaw, and they're just jumping off shit. I was like, okay, well they're fine.
I saw that.
They truthfully do not care.
Hi, Kenny. But yeah, luckily our family's all good there. There's some
Yeah,
damages to the
Hello,
homes,
Kenny.
There's just like
Everyone's
debris
safe.
and stuff at Grandpa's house. It wasn't nothing too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
major. Couple trees fell over.
that shit was
but-
crazy. Meanwhile,
it's
Florida
insane.
would be leveled. And listen, another reason you should not be gay in Florida. That state is nearly about to be destroyed every year by a hurricane.
The hurricane.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Kenny.
As a community, I feel like gay and trans people are very like we're not the most wealthy bunch, y'all. Do not live in Florida. The insurance is too high. That place is destroyed on a regular basis. Do not live
Get
there.
that Kenny,
Pretty
get out
much.
of there. Yeah, Kenny. Yeah, Kenny, get out of there, please. Come up here.
Hey.
We'll come save you.
Kenny,
Tell
you know
you
what that
so.
means? It means next year is going to double it. They're doubling it and passing it to the next one. Guys, my prediction for 2026, Florida will be wiped off the map.
Let's see what else the chat is saying.
The new Fortnite map, Florida.
I can see Celeste and Augie's catchphrase as twins would be prepare for trouble, make it double.
Prepare for
Prepare
trouble.
make it.
Make it double.
Alright, let's go back to what Shima said. Or who? No, was that Olive?
There's some very, very informative like topic, or at least talk on, you know, the topic from earlier on theian.
Therian. Okay.
Yeah. Theian isn't always a religious thing for most therians. It's a trauma response that makes you behave akin to the animal of a point. I didn't choose to be a mouse in any aspect. It just happens. I spawned in, and then suddenly I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that's so fucking real.
Mhm.
I can understand that. However, my understanding that its origins are much more religious in nature. I can get some aspects to this, but as far as I'm told, the majority are into it more religiously. I could also be wrong in this. Excuse me, but this is just my understanding from people explaining it to me.
Mm.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of more of a reason why people get a very, like, you know, defensive on it too, is that, like, if it's a more religious thing, then, you know, I can see that being, like, you know, going against it means going against everything that they believe in. And even if it's, you know, probably that's the term of religion kind of puts a lot of weight to it. It's no different from being a furry, honestly, like, when it comes to, like, the weight that we feel when people go against that, like, belief. Like, our belief in making the world a better place, our belief in trying to live our lives with no shame.
I have no shame.
That's good. You don't care what people think.
0.
Just add the entire GTA 6 map to Fortnite. Boss.
Wait. When is someone gonna rip the entire GTA 6 map to put on VR chat? I'm waiting.
Can you imagine?
They delayed the damn game again.
Yep.
We're gonna have
November-
VR chat 2 before GTA 6.
November 2026.
I can't believe Florida's gonna die before GTA
No,
6.
that's a whole year from now. What?
Hey, honestly, good.
Or 2027. Wait, what was it?
GTA 6 will be the Florida Memorial.
Doesn't
We're
Xbox
2027.
One come out next year, and the PC one's like a year after?
Oh god.
So online will come out in 2027 at the
Yeah.
minimum.
Ooh, so long run now.
Y'all, I don't want to be 30 playing GTA. That's
You will be.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's insane.
Be worth the wait.
I would like to think everyone wants to try to make the world a better place for either themselves or people around them, or both. But everyone has different ideas of doing so, and that's what that better world looks like. And a lot of the time, different ideas just don't align with each other. Hence, debates and disagreements. That's true.
And that's why you surround yourself with people who love you and people you agree with, because I think it is okay to you know, as people disagree with others. I think that is good and healthy. However, if you disagree on fundamentals with someone, you are probably not going to be close with that person. It's okay to like respect their opinion and be like, yeah, sure, I get it. But surround yourself and the people you like trust and care about with people who have opinions the same as you. They don't have to be the exact same. But you know, I was really trying to cope after high school with one of my like childhood friends. He's like, hey, like I saw that gay marriage is legalized. You know, I don't support that, but I'm happy for you. And I'm like, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine.
That
It
kind
was
of
not.
vibe's not
It was
fine.
not fine.
That's
It was
not
not
fine.
fine. It's
Oh
like
my God.
I was trying to cope, and I'm like, it's not fine.
Yeah, like I can
so-
really see that. It's so annoying.
Yeah,
Our
like
mom-
you can disagree to an extent, but when people just don't accept you as a human or like as a person, you know, find someone else.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like we had that issue with our mom. When our older sister came out, it took her years to accept her, and like she always be like, you know, she'll still have an easier time if if she wasn't gay or she chose to live a different lifestyle. So I don't know. She
Always
thinks
share her
she's
damn mindset.
she says she's being supportive, but she's really like not. And
I feel like she's just
it's
tolerating it.
infuriating.
That's different than supporting it, you know?
Yeah, it's infuriating, honestly. So honestly,
There will
as
be
soon as we were able to get out of that house, I was very grateful. I was very grateful for that.
there will be a day where I will have to explain to your parents that I am trans, and that is going to be an interesting day. And I'm going to have
It
a
will
lot
happen.
of patience, and
okay.
it will happen
We'll all do it
eventually.
together.
And I'll have a lot
Yeah.
of patience, and it'll be fine. But
We'll be okay.
that's gonna be a challenge. And listen, if
We'll do it together.
hey, if you're never uncomfortable in life, then you're not living. So
Exactly.
it'll
And
be
they have to
it'll
know.
be something.
They have to have some idea of what a trans individual is. Like they know what being gay is, so I'm sure they know what being bisexual and transgender.
We've
and-
never talked to them about it before.
No, we've never. It's never come up. It's one of those topics that we just don't ever talk about.
I'm gonna be like a conservative trans like ideology person, and like hold a needle of estrogen and be like, hey, I'm trans. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No, I am not wasting my damn estrogen. That shit's expensive.
Oh my god.
But no, I don't know. I know that was something that chat will happen. I'm nervous about it, but I'm also kind of excited, just so I feel like I don't have to be hiding myself. I don't
I
know.
know.
It would just be nice.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah. But I'm happy to have you, sis, and Money.
Yeah.
And everybody else.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
I can wave my flag proudly. Wishing you all the best of luck with that and stay safe. Thanks, Lux. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Lex.
My
Oh,
great grandma
thank-
thought it was I decided to be trans, so I didn't need to be responsible. I was confused because in family, the women are the most responsible? Question mark.
Women are the most responsible or irresponsible, depending on who you ask.
Depends on the person, I guess.
High key, I think the one defining thing that kind of made me start to think about being a girl, or more feminine presenting, was the day that I realized that like when my grandparents were starting to get in their like higher old ages, when my grandmother passed, I realized that things kind of started to fall apart, and then I realized, oh, she ran shit in this house. Got it. I feel like furry, drag queen, and cosplay overlap. A little bit, yeah. No, for like honestly, it all kind of definitely stems from a lot of like, self-expressionism and escapism that
I
we
can see
all
that.
thrive for, as well as just trying to become the very best versions of ourselves. I think that's kind of where it starts to like overlap. It's just that topic alone. I do think differences in opinions is healthy in a way because that allows room to help to get a better understanding of both how people think and how better informed we should be in the things we agree on. I will say there are also just situations where people shouldn't be in the position to debate others, because it can very much be the difference of someone who just entered a community knowing little and someone who knows everything down to a T helping someone understand. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly.
Mm.
And I'm sure most people would rather have someone argue for me knowing everything, knows everything to a T. Yeah. Hey, Sparking. What's up?
Every time I see a furry like interviewed on the news or something, it is always, or like they go on like those like little, what are those like YouTube, like the Wired episodes. Every time I see a furry on there, it is the most cringe individual like you can think of.
Yeah.
And I was like, this person does not speak for all of us, please.
No.
And it's always like, oh, you're a furry? What do you guys like? It's like, no. This is what does that person like? That is not all of us. That is a cringe ass furry.
Yeah. Honestly, like I said before, it's like a lot of the things that people will hear are the things that are loud and wrong about us.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those people don't define all of us, as Shane said. It's always those furry stereotypes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Also, if you're volunteering to be on Wired, you're a messed up individual. Just gonna say it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I've always felt the most spiritual aspect of being a furry after so long of being one. I can probably think of a way to explain it, but I'm gonna need time to figure it out how. No, that makes sense, honestly. Identity takes time. It takes effort. It takes a lot of,
Look,
frustration.
Look, I'm the one. I jumped around as much as I have, and everyone else has their own like.
Some people are
story
still
as well.
figuring things out, you know?
Yeah,
It
honestly.
takes people, some people longer than others.
Yeah, like this year has been like even more self-discovery. It's insane.
Burek, if you ever need help finding women's clothing, I have some experience transferring from like masculine sizes
you look
to
so
feminine
pretty.
sizes.
Oh my god.
I will say, women's clothing is so much more comfortable. It is
agree.
so much more comfortable. Now,
I do love it.
you will lose pockets, and that's okay.
That's true.
And that's
Like
okay.
a
But
person,
listen,
you know?
get a purse. Get a tote bag. A tote bag is a very good starter purse, and they're trendy right now.
there you
Get
go.
the Trader Joe's tote bag. There you go.
Yeah. You know,
And
I've tried
yeah,
to.
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I try to go shopping for like more male clothes, and I will just go in the men's section, and I look at the pants. I'm like, what is 36 by 36? What is this sizing? What is? Why are men's pants
know.
sized like this? What is that?
I don't
It's
want to
more
hear it.
I
I
guess
don't want
I don't
to
know.
hear
It's
it.
more
I don't want to hear it.
Pants.
Look for women's pants. There's medium, large, and like extra large, or there's numbers. Size 16, 14.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, if we found pants that was our length, we wouldn't have to be fucking hemming them all the time because the pants are always too fucking long.
yeah. we're not
Explain
gonna be
this
able-
to me.
That's
okay?
not gonna happen.
Men's pants. You'll see a pair of pants, and it's like, okay, it's a 30 by 42. Okay, it's the 30-inch waist, and it's 42-inch length. Now, women's pants, I go in there, and it's like an 18R. I'm like,
What is
R?
What is that? What is that?
What the fuck? Or an 18S? It's an 18 short. And I'm like,
R?
okay. And then
What is R?
R is regular. R is
regular,
regular, and there's long.
I've
And they
never
have
seen-
plus. And then also for guy clothes, there is no plus size section. There is none.
There isn't.
The
there's
plus
none?
size section, no, the plus size section is Walmart, and it's gonna look shitty. No, every store has women's plus size, and it is a game changer. I love that. And even back when I was a mask guy, I would wear women's plus size clothes because they're awesome. Now,
very comfortable.
if you're looking for 3 and 4X as a man, you're shopping at like Walmart, or you're shopping at like the middle section of Amazon or Costco, or you're shopping on Amazon. You are not finding 2X plus at any store. Now, in the women's section, you'll find like 5X. You go to Torrid, they have like 5 and 6X.
Oh, it looks
But
great.
hey, fat men don't exist.
Damn.
It's only big women.
Apparently not.
That sucks.
So yeah, good luck. It sucks. Like I was
Sorry,
so
fat
happy to
men.
jump ship. As I got bigger, I was like, thank God I'm jumping ship. Women's clothes actually fit me. Hey, I just think men should wear
It's
less.
true.
That's
Oh my
all. Men should wear less, in my opinion.
Alright.
Y'all need shirts.
Are the clothes easier to dance in than men's clothes? It depends.
It really depends.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah,
it
depends.
depends. I mean,
Not
I'm
really.
no dancer, but yeah, depends.
Can I fight
Um,
in these clothes? Yes, I can.
Absolutely.
My favorite like little fashion tip that instantly makes your body look more feminine as a trans girl is high-waisted pants, because not only does it break up your silhouette, high-waisted pants, it just gives the illusion of a more full chest on you, as well as it gives the illusion of like larger hips. So if you're starting out on HRT, get some high-waisted pants, and listen, they feel great too.
You do look so cute in them, though. I love when they do look good on you.
Thank you. I love them. Also, this is just a PSA to trans girls out there. This is like a what's the thing from Spider-Man? Like a canon event. Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a canon event. Okay? And every trans girl is going to do this. You will think a tennis skirt and stockings look good. You will. You will buy the Amazon Basics tennis skirt and stockings. It just happens. It happens to all of us. Don't wear that in public. Just don't.
Why?
It doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. And
Maybe you just didn't think it looked good on yourself.
yeah,
Maybe.
So I've seen it as a canon event. It's a tennis skirt. It is like a very short skirt. Just if you're wearing a dress as a trans woman, wear an A-line dress, because it will like soften your shoulders and look a little bit better. I know the first thing that came to mind when I came out as trans is like, I want to wear more feminine stuff. I want to wear I want to expose my shoulders more. And the part on your body as a like mask body, you have very broad shoulders for the most part. And if you are trying to look more feminine, you want to cover your shoulders a little bit. You don't want to just like wear like a halter top or anything like that, because it's gonna really make your shoulders look super broad. And you want to wear. I follow a bunch of people on TikTok, and I've found like a lot of good creators that have style advice, and there's a lot of things you can do with just like clothing. Doing your hair is another way you can feel more gender. A big part that I am getting into is eyebrows. A very feminine thing is eyebrows, because men have these big bushy ass eyebrows, and if you really want to feel gender, get your eyebrows done.
Even as a man,
Yeah, it's nice. I like them done.
Yeah,
Get your eyebrows threaded once,
yeah, just
and
once a
then
month.
and
It's
then
like
and then
$12.
you can do it once and then pluck it yourself once
Yeah.
you get like the design down. But listen. Yeah, there's a lot of style advice, and if anybody wants to reach out to me, like I love talking fashion, and if you need advice or like if you need like suggestions, let me know, because this is the kind of thing I look at. I love
She
looking at
does have a good
clothes.
sense of fashion. Looks very good in all the stuff she wears.
Thank you. Sorry, I was kind of going off there for a sec.
It's all good.
Thanks for being
That's
so
alright.
shattered. Oh,
I just love fashion.
Got custom fit clothes, and the distributor was like, "Those are not normal shoulder measurements. Please try again." And then,
What the-
okay, you're not doing this right. Most likely, please send the picture. And after the picture was sent, they were like, "Okay, yeah, you're doing it right. We are sending you your product."
They didn't believe you, I guess.
Oh. God.
Augie's got boss eyebrows. They cover him.
Who's this? Ruka Shio?
Ruka. Hi, Ruka.
Hi, Ruka.
Never
What's
heard
up,
of this
friend?
person.
Hopefully you're having a good time.
Hello.
Oh, Ruka subscriber Prime. Thanks, love. Appreciate it.
Oh
Subscribe
no.
for 6 months. This puppy's
What
the
is the
best dog on the
best
internet.
Type
Sorry,
thing
Still
for I see
competition.
for a lot of drag and cosplay. I wouldn't know actually. I don't tend to like follow fashion as much, admittedly.
Wait, let me see.
The best tight thing? You mean like trying to you're talking about like to constrict your waist?
No. You for some of that stuff.
You're looking for something to like. Are you looking for something to wear like under cosplay? Because a lot of times what I will wear, like if I'm wearing layers, I will wear I'll wear like tights. So like I have some like non-see-through tights that I wear for my legs, or I do have like a I'm trying to think what it's called. It's almost like a onesie, but it's oh my god, it's like escaping me. Essentially, it's kind of like a bra mixed with underwear. Like it's a whole thing you put on.
Oh yeah,
What is that called? It's like
I know what you're talking
escaping
about.
my mind.
I forget what it's
Yeah.
called. I haven't been thinking what it is.
I almost want to call it a leotard.
It is actually.
Is that what it is?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure,
yeah,
I mean that's
I
one way to
wear
call
that.
it. Yeah.
But, listen, especially as it gets in the colder months, wear layers. Layers look great and they help break up your silhouette.
Wear lots of cute sweaters.
Broad shoulders are
Like
cursed for
Rotund.
general distributors.
Yeah, my shoulders, my whole life I've had have you played football shoulders? And for women's clothing, it's really hard. Like if I get a graphic tee, like at a, like if I was going to like Target or something and get a graphic tee, the 3X tee would be long enough, but it would be so tight in my shoulders I could not wear it.
It should go pretty broad. Yeah, no, you think about it.
So a lot of like plus size places are good with that because believe it or not, there are cis women that have broad shoulders. Okay, it's not just a trans girly thing.
It's true.
So, there are outfits for you out there. You just have to know where to go. If it doesn't fit, don't keep trying it. Try something new. Because there are places that'll fit you.
One of my favorite outfits show off only my shoulders, but for some reason they make them not look terribly masked.
Ooh, you have to let me know what that is because I love showing off my shoulders. I love wearing tank tops and I love wearing like off the shoulder stuff. But I feel like every time I do, it just makes me look like a dude. I'm like, ugh,
I
sucks.
just love my button ups.
Not like
I just
tank tops
don't-
too much.
That's definitely my thing. I think
I love tank tops.
I typically like to kind of combine a lot of streetwear with like cute little dresses every so often, or skirts and stuff. Depends on like who's fronting though. Like Nobako and I love streetwear a lot. Sometimes short shorts like this, or just like long goofy socks like this and such.
Yeah.
Not much to it.
I like
Very simple
my
stuff.
button ups or just a big t-shirt with leggings, honestly, or cargo pants.
Yeah. I just
Leggings are
wear
my
what's
best friend
comfortable,
because like they're comfortable and my thighs are thick and I don't have to worry about getting my pants hemmed because anytime I buy a pair of pants, it's too long and they
Or
don't have it.
The inside of the thigh ripping open because our legs are too fucking thick.
That also happens. You know how many leggings I've had to toss because that just happens. I mean, not
Yeah, I know.
more so now because my weight has been stabilized for the last couple of years, but I've probably gone at least through 3-4 leggings because the inside is
What's
just
tragic is that I'm starting to
I
go through that
know.
now because like my weight is actually starting to fluctuate a little bit now.
I will say pants. There are like a lot of like high-waisted pants are really good because they're not like attached to the hip. They're more of like by your belly button, and so like if you're bending down and stuff, it's not like stressing the fabric as much. So those are a lot nicer. And also for the office girlies out there, you can get some pants at like Old Navy or like in the clearance section of places or even at Goodwill that the great thing about women's clothing,
yeah. What
that shit looks like suit pants or like office pants or like it is literally like it's like sweatpants and it looks like a suit. It looks like a pair of suit pants. It looks so professional and it feels like you're wearing sweatpants. It is the most comfortable thing ever. Like as a dude, I was wearing khakis all the damn time. That shit was so uncomfortable. I literally bent down one time at like when I was working and my like ass split open like in front of everybody. So yeah, dude clothes
Oh
sucks.
my God.
They suck.
Damn.
Women's clothing is so much more flexible.
Björk says, I bet Shan got some good makeup tips. Could see her doing tutorials.
I would listen. I've helped people at furry conventions do their makeup. I love doing makeup. I feel like I don't get to do it as often as I used to, just because I have to get up at like 4:30 in the morning to go to work, and my ass wants to sleep in as much as possible. And a lot of times I don't put on makeup as much anymore. I need to be more mindful because I do the thing my grandma does, where I put makeup on while I'm driving. That's not good. That's
don't do that.
worse than texting.
I've dedicated some time to that.
I've become my grandmother. But listen, I will say with makeup, I will say with makeup, it is not 2016 anymore. You do not need a full face of glam. We are not going to a drag show. Less is more. Less is more, and what you do have stands out. And I understand makeup's not for everybody, but and you also don't have to get the most expensive makeup either. Like you can get some cheap shit and it looks great. It just depends.
Just depends how you put it. I just want to learn how to put on makeup for other people. That's what I need to learn how to do.
Rihanna has Fenty Beauty. Rihanna's Fenty Beauty is really good. The thing I look for most in makeup is stuff that is avoids animal cruelty. So I stand by Fenty Beauty. A lot of places like Target, Sephora especially, a lot of places use a lot of stuff like that are real. I can't think of the brands off the top of my head, but they're very like they test on animals and they're just not great. And aside being a furry, I just don't stand for that as a person. But yeah, there's a lot of good makeup out there. Less is more. So I would say pick like, don't give yourself a full face of glam, but try it out. Like, give yourself some lip gloss one day. Maybe like do a waterline. Maybe give yourself some wings. Wings are really slay.
Wings are good.
And the best thing to do is look up tutorials. There's people out there that their whole job is doing makeup tutorials. There's a whole industry on that.
Oh yeah.
And just do what works best for you. But just remember, less is more.
Absolutely.
You probably know more than makeup than I do. I hardly ever use it.
I will say,
we're not really ones for it.
Another canon event. If you're starting makeup, do not jump for lipstick immediately. Try lip gloss first. Do lip gloss. Do like shimmers. But if you immediately go for, because lipstick, I still have not found my shade. It is so hard. Every time I get a new shade of lipstick, I look like a damn clown. Every time.
Oh no.
Lip gloss is so much more accessible, and if it looks bad, you can just wipe that shit off so easy. Lipstick is so hard. Lipstick is so hard. That is like end goal. If you want to do lipstick, work your way up. That one's hard. I still have not got there, and it's been 4 or 5 years. It's tough, but and also if you put lipstick on and you haven't like had experience with wearing it, it doesn't look great. It looks. People can tell. Lipstick is like the final boss of makeup, I feel like.
Final boss.
It is. Lipstick and contour. Those are the final bosses of makeup.
Oh, yeah, definitely contour. Yeah.
Listen, get some eyeshadow, do your waterline, do some wings, get some lip gloss. It looks great. Get some foundation. And do some research into the brands.
The whole joke behind the channel's creation trans fat, because if so, that's brilliant. Yes.
Right.
Rich and trans fats.
I love trans fats.
I knew you'd
Didn't know
understand.
gloss and lipsticks are two different things. I thought they were the names for the same things. No, they're two different things.
Yeah, lipstick is kind of like the waxy, like you put it on and it's like it is like a more matte finish than gloss. Like if you put gloss on, gloss is kind of like a shimmering chapstick almost. Lipstick is like it is changing the color of your lip, and it is almost like you're putting like a paint over it essentially.
All caps. Do not use lipstick when going to dinner. Trust me. Absolutely yes.
No. It is such a slay to wear lipstick and then kiss up on your partner with lipstick on. It is such a slay.
Wait, I haven't had that happen to me yet.
Oopsie.
Yeah, put some lipstick on. Whenever I think of putting lipstick on, I think of that like SpongeBob image where he's holding like the blue lipstick. You mean cool number 5?
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, give your significant other some lipstick marks. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Coral blue number. Oh, I got bonked.
Yeah, I didn't get bonked on the head.
Dang.
Yeah.
But yeah,
work like that.
not to like plug my Discord, but I just made a Discord server for my Twitch channel today, and I'm gonna be making like little. I do need a bot. I need to figure it out. I'm still learning.
I can help you out with that.
I want to make some like little channels for people to discuss things, and like if you join and if you have like a specific question, like I'm happy to help. I don't know everything, but I'll definitely try my best.
We can help you get set up with that.
Hell yeah.
Sending him to work like that. Kissing your partner goodbye as they go to work, and they just have a bunch of kiss marks all over.
Based,
I love that so
honestly.
much. That's very cute. Like,
Hey Olive, you better send pictures, because for the record, we're going to be visiting you every so often. Just saying, I'm sorry, it's going to happen. Mostly for the ice cream machine, but also for y'all as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
wait, they have an ice machine?
They're flooding
Wait,
out
y'all
getting
should
one.
wear 2 different lipsticks. That'd be funny. If you share a partner, each of you get like a different color lipstick, and like leave little marks.
Good. Oh my god. That's a good idea.
Now, if you
yeah.
ever find someone that can pull up an orange lipstick, let me know. I've been searching for one.
Orange.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's crazy, and I've never seen it in the wild, and I want to. So
Yeah,
if
me
y'all
neither.
ever see someone, your duty is to report it to me immediately, because I
I'll
need to
let
find
you
the
know.
color.
Ice cream machines at the it goes crazy.
Burnt orange, preferably.
Olive, if it makes you feel any better, Melody is a pink trans fox, but also pastel goth as fuck. It's we understand.
Hey.
That's
Fox
goth
is-
is very fun.
It's so
I love
pretty.
that.
My persona, like me, is white.
Oh, you're half white. That sucks.
Ice
If
cream
you ask
machine
the
at
cops,
function
I'm
goes
white.
crazy. Oh yeah, no, I love the way that Melody was kind of like thinking about for her outfits and stuff. We weren't sure how to like define it for a little while until someone pointed it out. I was like, this is like pastel goth. I'm like, oh, that's shit, right? Shit.
I can see it.
Bento and I am a pastel goth attitude, but full goth style. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you.
I
Alberto.
have been
Okay, so-
told
yeah.
my style is very like Western motel mom mixed with
I
Princess
can
Diana.
definitely see that.
Yes, actually, it
Like,
fits you so well.
like Princess Diana with the very like boxy shirts and like high waisted pants, but I also wear shit that like a cigarette mom would wear. Watch out! I'm gonna start wearing camo soon. It's gonna be crazy.
No, don't wear camo.
I'm gonna get a
Don't you wear
camo
no camo,
pair
you
of
know that.
panties.
That's
Yeah.
oh my god.
Have y'all seen Blue Can's camouflage hungry hat? It looks so funny.
Oh, I
Looks
see
really-
that.
It's like a
Looks
fat fur. It says hungry on the top, and it's like camouflage. Looks like a
It's
hunting
like a
hat.
trucker's head.
Like that goes kind of crazy.
Hey Sonic. Wow, Foxes, we gotta get you to everyone else's size.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
look at
everyone
you.
else's size? What do you mean by that?
She's too small compared to all of us. That's what they're saying.
It's
you are
fine.
so comment. Not now.
It's
Comment. I'm streaming.
okay.
I'm streaming. Stop it.
Bro thinks he's part of the team. He wants in.
No, I'm trying.
So I am happy that I've always been good with style. Helped my sister with like 90% of their outfits they went to school with. This shirt with both bottoms. I use these shoes, bring it all together type shit. I get that.
Yes.
I was freaking minute.
And that's where it
makeup
all
to go to my
starts.
usual fit, but I don't know what kind of style my usual outfits would be put under. A lot of your outfits so far I've seen has been very, very casual, kind of like how I was for like a hot minute, until I realized, oh, I'm just like, I kind of fucks with cybertech type shit. It's like really over the top, just like fantasy clothes that belong in like cyberpunk or like streetwear and such. There's a certain fit I got a pick for. If I remember, I'll probably share it in the server with Fox. Go for it, yes. I'd love to see your fits. It's kind of why we have a random channel just called OMG Clothes.
I love
Oh,
fit
yeah.
pics.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
I don't really have a certain style. I just kind of wear stuff I like, I guess. Yeah, I just wear stuff that's comfortable. I
You-
don't really say there's a. I don't know. At least for me, I don't think there's a style specifically that I.
Just wait until Gachi
I know what your
starts settling
styles
into your
are
outfits.
for both of you.
Actually, though, yo, Gacha Kuda is like the perfect example of what I like would love to wear. It's so fucking sick. When I started watching that anime, I'm like, this is just me. Yo, Jabber, my beloved.
What were you saying, Shane?
Celeste, I feel like your style is very like you wear like sometimes you switch because sometimes you wear like very like tech wear type stuff, and then other times you'll wear like very like cozy core like mom outfits.
Yeah.
And
Makes
then
sense.
Augie, you look like a guy that like owns a motorcycle. You look like a guy that owns like a motorcycle and like drinks black coffee. Like that's the vibe I'm
But don't
giving
you
off.
drink
Like
black
getting
coffee?
off. I do.
That's. I'm flattered, honestly. Oh my god.
You're like the guy that's like, hey, where can I put my helmet? I have this, by the way. I have a motorcycle.
Have you seen my motorcycle? He just constantly points out that he has a motorcycle. for some reason.
Hey, can I park there? That bike? That's mine.
That's mine, by the way. You want to see my bike?
That reminds me of
So when are you
Kuwabara.
gonna get drawn on a bike? Wait, a POV, it's just like a bicycle. This is like a regular bicycle.
You gotta break that bicycle. No. That's funny. Good thing.
It's just like Kuwabara. In case y'all forgot, I got a sword.
I mean, I could relate to Kuwabara quite a bit.
The manliest man out there. Kuwabara is invited to the barbecue. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Always at the function.
Oh.
Loyalty.
You can only get so what?
Oh, I can't finish that. It's-
Finish it.
no.
Finish it.
Mm-mm. Jabber, my beloved. Steampunk is actually my second style choice, but let me fucking tell you, without money, goth is easier to do. Honestly, so fucking real.
I try to like do my own style sometimes. Like I love thrifting, and I feel like the, outfits that just feel like you, it's hard to pinpoint it, but you can kind of create your own style just walking through and being like, yeah, I feel like this would look good on me. And combining crazy things. Like the style of 2025 is wearing whatever the fuck you want. Like
And I love that.
the gays were doing it in Bushwick 5 years ago, and now it's spread to the rest of us.
So
Wear whatever
true.
you
Just saying,
want.
clothes are not gendered. If you are a man and you want to wear a skirt or a dress, go for it.
I
Just saying.
Yeah, listen, men paint their nails. Okay, that's fine. Men wear skirts. Men wear makeup. It's fine. Listen, if it's 30 degrees outside, I want to wear a Hawaiian shirt and some tech wear pants and a furry t-shirt underneath, then hey, by all means, that's what I'm gonna do.
I kind of hope you don't do that. Actually. I don't know if it will match,
Well,
but if
did
you
you
want
see
to
my
wear
outfit
it,
today?
go for it. No, I haven't seen your outfit today. You never showed me.
And yeah, well, that was it.
Okay.
And look, and I got so many compliments. Someone's like, "I love whatever this is."
I love whatever this. I love whatever this is.
Yeah, and they're being genuine. No, you gotta wear whatever you feel most comfortable in, because you know what is really attractive? Confidence.
Exactly.
Do not wear
There's
something
nothing
that you
sexier than
feel
confidence.
self-conscious in, because if you feel self-conscious, it's not the right fit.
It's not for you then.
Absolutely.
Zesty fits? Oh no.
Varric, please show me.
What are you talking about?
He has some plans. He has some fun.
He's gonna come out here looking at a jockstrap.
No.
Is that the fit you're talking about?
No, I just really fucks with kilts for some reason. I had the Hey Arnold fit. Oh my god.
Oh.
We love Hey Arnold.
Yes, Varric, once you have these outfits put together, please show me. I bet you're gonna look great.
Yeah, Varric, run these outfits by me. I want to see them. If you need any tips, just let me know. I'm happy to reach out to anybody, and I'll do the best I can. But I love hearing about fashion.
Reminds me of the comment on one video that we were watching. I love whatever is wrong with you.
I know.
You know exactly what video we're referencing. I laugh at my own jokes.
I laugh at your
Yes.
own jokes. Yes, yes. I don't, like, honestly, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with her?
Do it, Varric. Do it, Varric. Get the whole harness too.
Oh my.
Get the grappling hook as well.
Whoa.
I was
Varric,
thinking
you
about
look
doing
hot
that for
as fuck.
Halloween, but I just didn't have time. Yes, listen. Get some like black boots. Get some black boots. They don't have to be heels. She was serving with that, but listen, not
feels
The rest of us,
kinda-
the rest of
yeah.
us normal people cannot walk around in those ankle breakers. Okay.
I can't. I don't.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know.
let,
I
her,
can't
let
do it.
alone
I
do
don't
the
know
flips
what
and
I
shit
do.
that she was doing. Now,
Can't do it.
get that turtleneck dress, get the harness. You eat it up. Look good.
Oh my God.
We need to bring back turtleneck sweat, like long sleeve sweaters. Can you bring those back? Where do they
I
go?
love turtlenecks and long sleeves. I still wear. I used to have some turtlenecks.
Where did the turtlenecks
Long
go?
ago. Yeah, what happened to them? They're still so cute.
In an alternate reality, I definitely was into turtlenecks. A lot more than scarves.
Okay, my question for the chat. Do grappling hooks actually exist? Like, is that a real thing?
I mean,
I've never seen one ever in real life.
when would you ever see one? I mean, when would you just gonna have a reason to see one though? We just gonna
There's
see like
many-
a spy or something use one?
There are so many excuses in real life I could have used, like I could have had a grappling hook for, and I
Really?
didn't have one. Yes. You might have, hold on.
Like what?
Alexa, add a grappling hook to my shopping list.
Oh my god. I haven't seen
said
it
she
before.
doesn't
yeah, see,
know.
that looks exactly like what you could use it for.
I don't think they're real.
I don't think a grappling hook would be strong enough to carry you, though. I'm sorry. Have
What do you mean by that?
you seen? Anyways,
No.
so one thing I noticed as a dude, I actually have very long eyelashes. Yeah, I guess you kind of do. I never really thought about it.
Feeling really good
Ooh,
about this
we're gonna get
fashion
some fun
combo.
with
It just feels really good to know that. To kind of have my clothing choices truly validated for once, especially as a man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Someone wears something questionable. Where's your breed?
Where's your comment?
Where's your breed?
Grappling hooks are real. Why would you looking at it? Of course they're real, Ectofish.
Thank
Of
you,
course they're
Ecto.
real.
Ecto's a real one for that. Thank you so much for answering my question.
They
Now-
suck for climbing.
Now, do grappling hooks support up to 350 pounds? Get back to me on that one.
No.
If it's like reinforced
Probably not.
steel or something. Grappling hooks are mostly used for military and rescue operations.
So, not like my day-to-day, like going to work operations.
What are you gonna use a grappling hook at work for?
Getting to work.
Honestly.
Getting to the
Getting
second
to
floor.
work? You mean getting to work that's like 30 minutes away? Okay. Are you on like the third or fourth floor or what? Like
No, she's not.
My job is at the top of the only up game.
oh my god. I'm pretty sure grappling hooks are mostly illegal. At least the ones you see in games.
Okay, but I want to point to something and then like shoot it and then launch. Like,
That would
is
be
that
cool.
possible?
That
Is that
would be
possible?
No. I don't know.
Hey, just trans girl things, okay?
There used to be a
Grappling
grappling hook
hooks.
world, like way back then.
Put
I don't
it-
know if you remember that, Iggy.
Put it in
No,
my
I
boot.
do.
Oh, the Spider-Man world?
No. It's called hooks, maybe? No, I don't think it is. But you would just hook the things and you first fly around. It's pretty cool. I think it was called hooks. I'm like,
It's
just
okay.
trans
I don't
girl
think-
thing. It was fun.
I don't
remember
think we
Just
need a
trans
grappling
girl
hook.
things.
I think all trans girls have double jumps and meterless reversals.
That's true.
We also have disjointed hitboxes. It's okay.
Oh,
we
I'm
have
not a
enough.
trans girl. I can't double jump. Wait, what do trans guys have? Triple jump?
A ground
go.
slam.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Slam.
the T-Rage ground slam.
Before you hear like a thwomp noise as soon as you land.
I will say, like, being on
Ground
HRT
slam.
for a while, I have noticed, like, I don't get as like frustrated as I used to. I do get like more sad. Like,
Oh, you get more emotional.
instead of like something making me like pissed off and mad, I will just be sad about it.
Mm.
And honestly, I kind of prefer that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, someone yelled at me at work one time, and in the past I would get like really pissed off and confrontational, and now I'm just like, damn, that makes me sad. And honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of prefer it. But it was weird, like, the first couple months I was on HRT because I was doing both. Like, I was getting sad and pissed off.
Emotions are all over the place.
It's true.
Yeah. Any of y'all in the chat on HRT? If so, how has your experience changed since, when you were first starting it versus now?
What is your
People say
journey? More T usually leads to more aggro moods, not directly aggressive or anger. More E leads to more docile moods, sorrow and otherwise.
I'm so docile.
Do they have dashes though? I think men have dashes. Some of us have air dashes though, that's for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've heard this. Oh shit. Okay, I've heard this phenomenon before. But what are like some transgender like coded video games? Because I've always heard that New Vegas
Celeste.
is like a trans girl video game.
Well, that's not even coded. That's just like. No, I'm talking about the game Celeste.
I was like, huh? Oh.
That's not even coded. That's just like.
Everyone's gonna say Celeste in this chat, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yeah. See, look, someone
Yeah.
else said Celeste.
Like,
Two
I've
Celeste
heard-
recommendations so far.
Not trans, by the way. But
I've heard Helldivers is another like trans
What?
girl video game.
Interesting.
Yeah, New Vegas is very like trans woman coded, but yeah, I don't know if I agree with that one. To me, Helldivers just screams like hell yeah, like guy game, but I've heard that a lot of trans women like it. I'm trying to think of what else. The orbital lasers, yeah. But yeah, if
A lot of indie like horror games tend to kind of like draw in a lot of like trans girls for sure, or like RPG games typically.
I know Five Nights at Freddy's is very like gay coded. I don't know if it's necessarily trans coded, but it's very gay coded.
okay, cool.
Despite
Close enough.
yeah, I watched a docu about it. It's apparently because it is a very like hyperfixation heavy
It's
game
RPG.
because there's so much about it.
That's true.
And a lot of people who have, you know, that are on the spectrum have hyperfixations, and the correlation of people on the spectrum and people who are LGBTQ is higher than, you know, people who aren't. So, therefore, FNAF is a game for the gays.
I believe it. Yes, RPG is a given. Hades. I don't know anything about Hades.
Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, by the way.
I've been
Oh,
wanting to play
Vivian.
Hades.
Vivian.
Oh,
Vivian.
um,
Mhm.
How can we forget
I've
it?
heard that like Zelda is a very like trans-coded game because people think
People
that
will
Link
say
is
Link.
trans.
Yeah, people see Link as like non-binary or trans even.
Yeah, I've heard
I
of
can get
that.
that. I can see that.
He is serving that non-binary flow.
Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah, literally.
Ooh, yeah.
Even though they don't represent it very well, but yes.
No.
There's also that.
I feel like
Yeah,
any
I can
game where
see-
you can like create a character.
That one?
Honestly, any of the Saints Row games.
Deltarune.
I'm gonna be real.
What is-
Oh yeah,
Deltarune
any
for sure. I was gonna say like Undertale. Well,
any of those.
One moment. Turn off your alarm.
Mm,
Take your
yeah.
pill.
Yeah, I just turned it off. Key. I'll take it after the stream. So we're almost done.
So I'm gonna go over here real quick to get my pill.
Honestly, the game Teardown is very.
They're down.
Stardew Valley is I would say like Teardown. Any of like the factory simulator games. Link's drag outfit is crazy.
Link is very asexual coded. With Breath of the Wild, can't forget about Link. His outfit though, you're right.
Super lesbian animal RPG. Is that real?
Yes.
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 It's
What
the
hell?
it's the
Why
same
haven't I
game
played
that because it's very very niche, just like most indie RPGs.
I'll get a
Like
lot
no
from
one
that.
will tell me about like Mad Father or anything like that, as much as like most
Oh, I
people who are on
remember Mad Father.
YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. Like they're very very niche, but like I'll mention some names like that or the Crooked Man, but people who have been on the
Yeah.
internet for too long will only know about that.
Well, I always like really liked those like RPG Maker games. I always thought they were really.
Oh yeah, people know about those, but no one.
Especially the
no one
horror
knows
ones.
about RPG or anything like that. Breath of the Wild Link is non-bi coded, but the rest is kind of iffy with it. I forget which one, but there is one of those
FNAF games that I believe feels like a little transcoded. That trans people for their own.
I've heard that. I've never played one of them, but my roommate says that, like, she felt very seen playing it, and there was a lot of like customizations you can do, and it was very fun. I've never played it myself. Kirby is. Kirby quite literally is a little fruit.
Have you seen DDD? I mean, it's not straight. Just
King K. Rool is kind of well,
he's not in
something
Kirby.
else. Well, he's something
Definitely.
else.
Oh yeah,
But-
definitely.
I forget if this was heard already, but Undertale / Deltarune.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Delta was mentioned briefly.
I feel like any of the Life is Strange video games as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
definitely.
that's
They're
right.
good as fuck. Good for them.
That gnome has been places.
Yeah, Undertale, Deltarune.
On the topic here, what is your favorite transcoded character?
Me.
Everyone already knows that answer on my chat.
I don't know what my favorite one would be though. Can't if I played
That's
this
a
game
bad
so really
one.
know.
I had to pick one.
Dang, I don't. I would say like I don't know, because I feel like a lot of games I play, whereas like I'm the main character, I made the main character, so I feel like you know the main character of New Vegas, like the character you play as, because every playthrough I've ever done, the character is trans. They just are, because I always make like an AMAB character and dress them up as a girl and have them wearing like girl clothes and armor and stuff, and same way with like Skyrim. I always do that. And yeah, I would say like my own character, but you know, I usually name them something or give them like a little backstory, so it's not like just default me. But I feel like any of the especially New Vegas is like a really good, like, you can make whatever choices you want, and I made my character a trans girl baddie, so
I love that.
that's my favorite character. I'm trying to think of like other trans characters I know from like games and like movies.
Thing is, they're like really just super duper niche. I was looking at up a couple of names that might be known, but I was also just like at the same time looking through itch.io for like some of these games, and I found funny
Yeah,
enough,
that's where you're gonna
Super
find
Lesbian MMORPG, as well as like a couple of other games that I'm
Meta.
probably gonna look at later on, like 3 lesbians in a burrow.
I've never heard of that.
I have not heard of that.
I just
What,
opened
the
up a new
trench
tab
coat?
of that just now, just to the side, just so I can check it out later. I'm trying to remember the name of this one RPG that I also played. Not an RPG, it's like a puzzle game, more or less. Cloud Meadow is a good suggestion, by the way. Really great game. Oh man, it's like about this rabbit pulling like food from the ground, and it's like kind of a tiled puzzle like game. What is it? Fuck, I can't remember it. Hold on. I'm looking.
Cameron, I'm gonna give you my answer, but I'm gonna give you zero context for it, okay? Ready?
Vivian. Vivian's a good choice.
My favorite like transcoded villain, Jafar. And I will not elaborate. I will not
Transcoded?
elaborate on that.
He's transcoded?
I will not. I will not elaborate on
Scars gay as hell.
that. Jafar.
Scar definitely is different good. Yeah, Scar's definitely
I found it. Princess Farmer. That's what it is.
Princess Farmer. I don't think I've
What's
heard
this
that.
from? I've not heard that.
Very cute game.
Vivian. Wait, what's Vivian from?
Thousand Year
Paper Mario.
Door.
Thousand Year
Paper
Door.
Mario.
Paper Mario.
Oh.
Yeah, Scar's
Actually
gay as hell.
confirmed to
Thank
be
you.
trans by Nintendo. We gotta
Yes.
officially
And people
license it
will
to
still
be a
argue
trans
that.
character. Yes. Both in the original and also in the remake that like we got. So it's like,
The remake just confirmed even more.
yeah.
People
Honestly.
were like, no, she's not. I was like, okay.
I will.
Like, she is.
Oh, actually, no. I have a good one. Roxanne Wolf, and hear me out, okay?
Yes.
Hear me out. Roxanne Wolf is a glam rock but she used to be Foxy before Foxy became trans and changed up his look, and now she is Roxanne Wolf. Okay, and then my headcanon is that Monty is a trans man and Roxanne is a trans woman, and they're like besties.
I love
And Roxanne
it.
like
I love it so
helps
much.
him
I could totally see
helps him with his
Monty
hair and
being a trans
everything.
man.
That is like my whole canon. Like every time I see fan art of Roxy, people always draw her with like a trans pin. Same with Monty. Roxy and Monty are both trans characters.
I love that.
Chica's just Chica, and Freddy's a himbo. So,
Yeah.
you know, you have the whole cast.
5 pronouns at Freddy's. Oh, is that how it goes?
There is technically no Glamrock Foxy. Foxy was in like planned to be in like around the Glamrocks, and there's fan art of Glamrock Foxy. Like I have a print of Glamrock Foxy. Yeah, like because Foxy has like a whole like log ride like Western section, but it was like canceled and put like in the back. Like it was boarded up and they didn't use it anymore. And then they built the Roxanne Raceway. So my theory is that Foxy became trans and is now Roxanne. Get it? Like Foxy, Roxy. It makes sense.
That.
They play the
True.
same instrument. So of course I made a damn fan canon about FNAF. I had to. And I feel like I relate to Roxy, so
Interesting theory. Oh, Mangle situation.
yeah. Oh, Mangle is another good one to talk about.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Do y'all remember like the old like 2013 or 14 like furry animation of Foxy and Mangle? Where Mangle got like Mangle was like toy Foxy, and then Chica got jealous and like
I
like
don't know
hit her.
about that.
Dude, that is like ancient
annoying.
furry lore. That's ancient
Bye,
furry
Lux.
lore.
Take care, Lux.
Oh, bye,
Thanks for
Lux.
joining
Bye,
us.
Lex.
Bye,
Thanks for
love you.
coming.
Thanks
Good to
for
see
coming. Have a good
you.
night.
I think my favorite coded
Thank you for
character, transcoded character, is QB from Yokai Watch. Hell yes.
I've never seen Yokai Watch. Me neither.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny?
Wait, honestly,
Look,
true,
Honestly,
true.
that's a good one, absolutely.
Hey, that's fair.
In that case, my vote is Richard Watterson from the
Richard
amazing
Watterson?
world of Gumball.
No,
What was what did SpongeBob go by when they were dressed up as a girl? They were like, "My name is Girly Girl Person."
no.
That one got me. That's my favorite trans character.
I'm sold. Absolute cinema.
My name is Girly Girl Woman.
I don't think it's that. I don't think they're a real person.
Oh my god, I need to like look up what her name was.
Bugs is the icon. Yes, Mega Man. What about Prickly from Lilo and Stitch?
Oh yeah,
Good choice. Love him.
Roger from American Dad.
Yeah. Those... Love it. Good trans character. When Animaniacs started to all wear dresses.
Oh, you're so cool, BS. Thank you.
OBS crash.
A little bit.
Uh-oh. Oh, it did. And that's your stream. What's that?
Shoot.
It's back.
Yeah, don't worry, y'all. It's back.
We're so back. My boss just texted me like 7 times. Can you work tomorrow?
Were you not going to?
Well, I'm off
You-
tomorrow.
Oh, you have to work
You
again
need
on
to-
Sunday?
I'm gonna be like, hey, if I work tomorrow, can I be off on Sunday?
That'd be nice.
The answer is
Yeah.
no. But I'll see. I'll
Yeah,
use my
definitely.
little bargaining chips.
bad end RPG.
Damn.
Bad. Wait, we're talking about bad ends? Hold on.
Do we have any more questions in chat, by the way? On the topic
Oh,
of
yeah, we can get
identity.
a couple more questions in. If we have a couple more, then. If
Thanks.
not,
What do you mean by
we'll
that?
wrap it up. The deck hasn't clapped. Excuse me. Were you calling us out here? I mean, maybe that dinosaur over there for sure. But
Oh, I just
No.
thought of another,
No.
like, very like. Well, no, I guess this game's more like LGBTQ. It's very Until Dawn, honestly.
really,
that game is
Oh,
game is
yeah?
very like gay. I love that game.
I
I don't remember
watched
it
any
too
of it
much.
in a while.
Babe, I need to get you to play that.
I thought you should
You-
play it.
We need to get you
In
to
the
stream
past?
Until Dawn sometime. It'd be so funny.
No, I wouldn't stream it, but I'll play it though. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do like those kind of games though. They're fun. That is that game. Well, it's better. I don't know. It's fine.
This one is interesting, how hard it was to figure out identity stuff as a system. For me, it was a struggle. No, I completely get that. Out of anyone in the world, we understand. We get y'all. Oh man, I love Until Dawn. Supermassive really knows how to make their these awesome choose your adventure horror games. Hell yeah.
I want to play more of
those
those.
games are fun.
I might need to like stream some of those. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
I'd love to
I
watch.
think it's called the. What's the series?
The
Yeah,
Quarry.
Corey, yeah.
That's a
Yeah, I wanna play
game
that
by
one.
them in the series, I think.
Yeah. I love those type of games.
Has
You like
RPG been
those?
meaning
Me
to
too.
play it for a while? Yes. If it wasn't obvious, by the way, if anyone is new to the channel, my favorite trans character is Melody Amaranth from Super Lesbian Animal RPG.
Oh, it's the Dark Pictures Anthologies. I have most of the games. I have.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you played a couple of them. I
I
think.
did. I have Little Hope, House of Ashes, and then the DLC I think that came with them. They're not super long games. It would be fun to play them.
Any more questions, y'all? Just one or two more. If not, then we appreciate you guys coming tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank y'all
Yeah,
for having me on.
Of course.
It's been really fun.
I think VR chat is very transcoded. Just saying. Really, Shima?
True.
True. Have big titty or no titty?
Yeah, something I can have boob or no boob. Click up a button. It's nice.
I love having a boob slider.
The boobs.
Boobs. As a cis man, I'm very much happy with being a guy, but every now and then my parents, mainly my mom, will just see a move in a certain way or do a certain thing, and she'll tell me to act in the way that's more manly, and I've always been sick of hearing that shit, because like it's always based on her old head ideas of being a man. Yeah.
For that.
Like that. Yeah.
You should really rail against that and like do the most feminine thing ever. Be like, is this better?
Is this better?
How's that?
Be like, is this better?
Is this better?
That?
I would love that. Imagine having sliders in real life. Yeah, Shima, that'd be great.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You know what I would
That would be
do?
nice.
If I had a slider
Like,
in
boobs,
life,
I
I
don't
would have
feel
a
like I'm
slider for my
there.
brain. I'd make my brain bigger, be smarter.
Oh, man.
That's what y'all need. Y'all need Jesus.
I don't think Jesus.
Christ. Excuse me.
I once had my robe tied up and she lost her fucking. What the? Because you had a robe tied up?
Why do they
Okay.
hate your robe?
But
we're
don't
wearing
everybody wear
open?
bathrobes? Like,
Oh, because it was tied.
oh,
Okay. That's ridiculous.
Don't worry, Emma will tell you about Jesus. Oh
That's
yes,
so beautiful.
I love Father Elmo walking up to me and bringing out his Bible before shooting me in the face with his shotgun.
Robe in all caps.
Rope. As long as it isn't supply side Jesus. How we feeling today? Or tonight, I suppose, I should say.
I say we can probably wrap it up soon.
yeah, it's been going for almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
No, we've been doing more.
Been very
But the
very
stream's been
fun.
over 2 hours. Yeah. 2.5 hours.
Been really fun though.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, Cheyenne, we appreciate you joining us tonight and being our special guest.
Thank you so much for having me. This is very fun.
Hell
You have a
yeah.
lot of nice tips about like fashion and makeup and all that, and we
Yeah.
all really appreciate that. And it's nice to hear your stories and experiences.
Yeah, I'm still on that journey. I'm learning.
That's weird.
And so, I'm happy to help whoever I can.
Yeah.
I'll do the best that I can, but I still appreciate like tips and tricks as well. I'm a TikTok girly, so I like looking at new things, and I scroll and I look at new ideas, and I need to start talking to other people and gathering some information from inside the fandom. Like that'd be
Welcome
very
in,
nice.
Sinful Siren.
Than just learning off TikTok.
Ginger's always been a strange one for me, IMO. Kind of dips and changes a lot. Born AMAB, played with the idea of being trans when I turned 14, 15, and then I slowly petered out to now where I'm kind of apathetic towards my gender identity. Just to throw my 2 cents in. I get that, honestly. I don't think anyone should, feel the need to be rushed in their identities or their idea of what their true selves are, because even people who are like older than us don't know what that means to themselves. Some people live without even knowing what that means to themselves and only figure that out before they're like kind of fading away from reality or a sense of what anything is in their life.
And you don't ever have to like put a label on anything, do whatever makes you most comfortable. And there are no defined boxes that you have to check off of like, I am this, I am that. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. And if making up as you go is because sometimes that's how it is for me. If that's what works, that's what works.
One
True.
step at a time as we figure things out. Some people still be learning.
Yeah.
Some people already know who they are. I'm said in that, but and something people change. That's a
Nothing
whole-
wrong with that. It's whatever makes you happy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Paws and it's oh, that's cool. Be gay, do crime.
Nice.
Be queer,
Yes.
strike fear,
I've been doing
be trans, throw hands.
Wait,
Oh my lord.
I've been doing crimes long before I came out as a trans woman.
Yeah, keep doing them. Keep being gay and keep doing crimes.
Absolutely.
I love stealing from Walmart.
What you say? Walmart?
True, yeah. It's an ever-changing spectrum of bullshit to navigate. Yeah, it's like I said before, trying to figure out identity can be very, very frustrating, but one of the best things that you could do for yourself is to be patient with yourself.
Yes.
We do not endorse
Really
actual
fun.
crime, but
no,
yes.
please not.
Sorry,
We're
YouTube, we don't endorse crime. I promise you we're not doing crime. For anyone who watches this video in the
I'm
future.
Currently doing crime. Currently.
She will not be doing crime.
And I never have and never would. I'm good. Okay?
She just
Mhm.
she's
Never would do
going
that.
She just said she stole from Walmart. So.
Okay.
Oopsie.
They don't
You
even
guys
said it.
banned.
Identity is an ocean, just wish-washing around at all times.
Walmart
Yeah,
is my favorite store.
that's
I
a
would
good way to
never
put it,
steal
Echo.
from there. Or the gas station.
But what if I did? Well, I don't know about it. I didn't see shit.
Shall we consider looking someone to write out to?
Sounds good. Let's see.
Let's see.
Hey, Lazy. How you doing?
No, you didn't.
GL is streaming. Redbow Rose is streaming.
Hello.
Furry is streaming. If you have a suggestion,
Oh, yeah?
let us know. I mean, if you have one.
Oh, gotcha,
otherwise,
gotcha.
I was just gonna recommend GL, but.
One of my folks named That Coda Dog is currently streaming some VR chat, and they typically go for a little while. That may be a
Okay.
fitting person to go to after watching some VR chat content.
Good idea. Okay.
Wait, that's not
What
VR
the
chat.
fuck?
That's Fortnite.
Oh. Do you still wanna
Same
wait
thing.
out for this?
You killed Eddie?
No, not the phone.
What's a fubby?
That's Eddie. I don't know.
Okay.
I asked Eddie a lot of things.
Why are we in the fart cloud dimension? I just realized. What is that?
Bo just started stream doing blood. Okay.
What's up?
Someone said
Mwah.
Redbow Rose just started
you.
streaming.
I love
If you
you.
wanna
It's
do
a good
that.
idea, actually. I haven't rated Red Bull Rose in a hot minute, so you know what? That's our target.
Rose MFF is officially a month away. Well, a month from yesterday. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
We said that. We already talked about that. All right.
We're almost there.
Cheyenne, we're gonna.
Yes.
Are you gonna read out to Redbow Rose?
Yes.
Let me get the command ready for you, for myself. Let me know when y'all hit the /raid command before I mine.
Okay, I haven't done it yet. I'll wait for Cheyenne.
Trying to figure out how to do it.
It's just /raid space.
Okay.
Redbow Rose.
Thank you so much, Mega Man. I
R.I.D.
appreciate that.
Got it.
Yeah, Mega Man. We appreciate you being here. All right.
Bye, everybody.
What's time? Oh, you already pressed enter, didn't you? Okay.
Not yet.
Let's All right. I'm ready.
About to.
You're gonna do
You
it
can
in
count down.
3, 2, 1, enter. Night bubble butts, thank you.
Thanks, Ace.
You already know the deal. Tomorrow will be Archipelago Community Night, or at least like the Archipelago Randomizer multi-world run. So stay tuned for that. We'll do that with GL tomorrow. Very excited for that because it's been a hot minute since I've been able to do that. And I will make next week's schedule as soon as I can. For the time being, please do enjoy the rest of your night. As we go over to Redbow Rose, who is currently playing, you said Bloodborne? Yes, indeed.
We appreciate y'all stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for the questions, guys.
Be sure to chase a ball or two and have a good snack. Drink
Hell
from the pool.
yes.
Have a good
Bye.
evening. We
Bye,
appreciate you.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
I'm gonna press. Okay. Out.